මේ සජීවීකරණ අත්දැකීමේ තමත්ම සුවිශේෂී අත්දැකීමක්. ක්‍රීඩාව සම්බන්ධයෙන් අවධානය යොමු කළාම ශ්‍රී ලංකාව ලෝක කුසලාන ජයග්‍රහණය කොට තිබෙන්නේ ක්‍රීඩා ඉසව් 3කදී පමණයි. එයින් පළමුවෙන් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට හිමි කර දීමේ ගෞරවයට හිමිකම් කියන්නේ 1973 දී MJM Lawfare ශ්‍රී ලංකාව වෙනුවෙන් බිලියඩ් ලෝක කුසලානයක් ජයග්‍රහණය කර දෙන්නට සමත්කම් දක්වනවා. ඉන් අනතුරුව ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රිකට් ලෝක කුසලාන ජයග්‍රහණය හිමිකම් කියනවා. නිශාන්ත ප්‍රනාන්දු කැරම් ක්‍රීඩාවෙන් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට ලෝක ශූරතාවයක් ලෝක ජයග්‍රහණයක් හිමිකම් කියා දෙනවා. මේ අවස්ථාව ත්‍රිත්වයේදී පමණයි මේ ක්‍රීඩාවන් තුනේදී පමණයි ශ්‍රී ලංකාව ලෝක කුසලානයන් ජයග්‍රහණය කොට තිබෙන්නේ. ඒ අනුව දැන් අද සූදානමින් ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිලියඩ් සහ ස්නූකර් සංගමය විසින් සංවිධානය කරන කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික් විවෘත ස්නූකර් තරගමාලාවේ අවසන් තරගය වෙත ඔබේ අවධානය රැගෙන යන්නට ලංකාව මෑත කාලීන ඉතිහාසයේ පළමු වතාවටයි ප්‍රමුඛ පෙළ නාලිකාවකින් මෙවැනි සජීවීකරණ අත්දැකීමක් ඔබ අප බෙදා හදා ගනිමින් ඉන්නේ. ඒ අනුව අද අවසන් තරගයට මේ වන විට සුදුසුකම් සම්පූර්ණ කොට තිබෙනවා. මුවස් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය නියෝජනය කරන මොහමඩ් තාහා ඉර්ෂාඩ් තමගින් මොහමඩ් රිකාඩ්ස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව නියෝජනය කරමින් ඔවුන් අවසන් වටේ සඳහා සුදුසුකම් සම්පූර්ණ කරගත්තේ අවසන් පූර්ව තරගයේදී තාහා ඉර්ෂාන් විසින් මුහුණ දුන්නා මුලන් සමගින් තරග වට 5කින් සමන්විත තරගයේදී 3.0ක් වශයෙන් ඔහු පහසු වෙනම තරගයේ ජයග්‍රහණය කොට අවසන් තරගයේ තමන්ට නියමිත අසුන වෙන් කරගත්තා. ඉනතුරුව මොහමඩ් රිකා ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව නියෝජනය කරමින් තරග වැදුනා තහන්ජි සමගින් තරග වට 3.1ක ජයග්‍රහණයකින් ඔහු අවසන් තරගයට සුදුසුකම් සම්පූර්ණ කරගෙන මේ වන විට මේ දෙදෙනා ද්වන්ද සටනට සියල්ල සූදානම්මින්. කෙසේ වෙතත් කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික් විවෘත ස්නූකර් තරගමාලාවේ අවසන් තරගයට පෙර ආතුව මෙහි සංවිධාන පාර්ශවයත් එක්ක මා කැමති වචනයක් දෙකක් කතා බහ කරන්න. ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිලියඩ් සහ ස්නූකර් සංගමයේ වත්මන් ගරු ප්‍රධාන ලේකම් නිරංජන අබේසේකර මහතා සූදානම් වෙනවා මේ මොහොතේදී අපිත් එක්ක කතා බහට විශේෂයෙන්ම ශ්‍රී ලංකාවට බොහෝ දේ හිමි කරගත හැකි ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛ පෙළ ක්‍රීඩාවක් හැටියට මේ හඳුන්වා දෙන මොහොතේදී මා කැමති ලේකම්තුමාත් එක්ක සාකච්ඡා කරන්න ප්‍රධාන වශයෙන්ම මේ තරගමාලාව පිළිබඳව කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික් ස්නූකර් විවෘත තරගමාලාව පිළිබඳව මොන වගේ මතකයක්ද මොන වගේ කාරණාද අපිට බෙදා හදා ගන්න තියෙන්නේ.
මම ඉස්සෙල්ලාම කියන්න කැමතියි අපි මෙවන් තරගයක් අනුග්‍රාහකයෙක් සමග දිස්ත්‍රික්ක තරගයක් කරන්න අපි පළවෙනි වතාවට. මොකද ඒකට හේතුව වෙන්නේ දිස්ත්‍රික්ක තරගාවලියක් අපි මීට ඉස්සෙල්ලා පැවැත්වුණේ සාමාන්‍ය ජාතික ශූරතාවලියේදී පමණයි. මේක අපි පිටින්ම අරගෙන මේක කරනවා. මොකද ඒ අනුග්‍රාහක භාවිතා TM House කියන මාධ්‍යකරණය ඒකොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙන්නේ මුළු දිවයින පුරාම ස්නූක ගහන දිස්ත්‍රික්ක වලින් ඒ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයකට පමණක් සීමා වූ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට ඒ දිස්ත්‍රික්ක තරඟාවලිය ලබා දෙන්න. ඒ පළවෙනි එක තමයි මේක. අපි දිස්ත්‍රික්ක 6ක තරඟ පවත්වන්න බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඒ තරඟ 6 ජයග්‍රාහකයන්ට අපි අන්තිමට ආපහු මේ වගේම තරඟාවලියක් අපි පවත්වනවා කොළඹදී. ඒ ඔක්කොටම අනුග්‍රාහකය දක්වන්නේ TM කියන මාධ්‍ය ආයතනය ඇමරිකාවේ. අපි ඒක හින්දා මේක ඇත්තටම ජයග්‍රාහී දවසක් අපි ඔක්කොටම හේතුව ඇවිල්ලා අනුග්‍රාහක භවතුකගෙන් පූර්ණ අනුග්‍රහය ඇතිව දිස්ත්‍රික්ක මට්ටමක මේ වගේ තරඟාවලියක් ගෙනියන එක පළවෙනි කාරණාව. දෙවෙනි කාරණාව තමයි මුළු දිවයිනම ආවරණය වන පරිදි ස්නූකර් ක්‍රීඩාව පවතින දිස්ත්‍රික්ක 6ෙම අපි මේ වගේ දිස්ත්‍රික්ක තරඟ වලින් ඒ දිස්ත්‍රික්කයට පමණක් ආවෙනික වූ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට අපි අවස්ථාව ලබා දෙනවා ඉදිරියට පැමිණෙන්න.
හරි බොහොම ස්තුතියි. අපි ඉදිරියේදී බොහෝ දේවල් කතා බහ කරමු තරගමාලාව අතරතුරදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිලියඩ් සහ ස්නූකර් සංගමයේ ගෞරව ප්‍රධාන ලේකම් නිරංජන අබේසේකර මහතාත් එක්කයි අපි සාකච්ඡා කළේ. මෙවැනි තරගයකදී තරගයේ ප්‍රධාන තීරකවරයාට පැවරෙන්නේ සුවිශේෂී කාර්යභාරයක්. සහ විශේෂයෙන්ම ඒ තරගමාලාවට අදාළ අනන්‍ය වූ තරග කාලසටහන සැකස්මත් එක්ක තරගමාලාව සංවිධානය වන නිසා අද තරගයේ ප්‍රධාන විනිසුරු හැටියට වැඩ කටයුතු කරන ජාත්‍යන්තර තරග අධ්‍යක්ෂ සහිත විනිසුරුවරයෙක් වන සම්සුදින් ඉබ්‍රාහිම් මහතාට අපි ආරාධනය කරනවා අපිත් එක්ක කතා බහ කරන්න. අද අවසන් පූර්ව තරගයේදී අපි දැක්කා ෆ්‍රේම් 5කින් නැත්නම් වට 5කින් සමන්විත තරගයකින් ක්‍රියාත්මක වුණේ. අද අවසන් තරගයේ ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙන්නේ කොයි ආකාරයෙන්ද?
අවසන් තරගයේ ෆ්‍රේම්ස් 7කට අපි සීමා කරලා තිනවා. අවසන් සෙමිෆයිනල් එකේදී ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා දෙන්නම හොඳ අත්දැකීම් ලබාගෙන ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ තරඟකාරී තත්ත්වය උසස් තලයට ගෙනල්ලා හොඳ අවසන් මහා තරගයක් ලබා දෙයි කියලා බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
හොඳයි අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් දන්නවා ලංකාවේ මේ ක්‍රීඩාව තරමක් තවමත් තියෙන ඒ කියන්නේ පූල් සහ බිලියඩ් වැනි ක්‍රීඩාවන් එක බැලුවම ස්නූකර් ක්‍රීඩාව තවමත් තියෙන තරු පන්තියේ නැත්නම් රාජකීය මට්ටමේ ක්‍රීඩාවක් හැටියට. නමුත් මේ වන විට බොහෝ ලංකාවේ ප්‍රදේශවල ක්‍රීඩකාවන් මේ තරගය නියෝජනය කරනවා. ඔබට ජාත්‍යන්තර අත්දැකීම් තියෙනවා. ජාත්‍යන්තර මට්ටමේ ක්‍රීඩකින් එක බැලුවම ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩකීන්ගේ දක්ෂතා පිළිබඳව ඔබ මොන වගේ තක්සේරුවක්ද තියන්නේ?
ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම මම සතුටු වෙනවා ජාත්‍යන්තර විනිසුරුවෙක් හැටියට අවුරුදු 8ක අත්දැකීම් අනුව මම ශ්‍රී ලංකා ක්‍රීඩකයන් එක්ක නියෝජනය කරනවා කළමනාකරු හැටියට. ඒ අත්දැකීම් ලබා ගද්දී අද දවස වෙනකොට අපේ ක්‍රීඩකයන් ජාත්‍යන්තර තරඟ ජයග්‍රහණය කිරීමේ හැකියාව තියෙන මට්ටමට බැමිණලා තියෙනවා සතුටුයි කියන්නේ.
සැබවින්ම අපට සතුටක් බොහොමත් ස්තුතියි ඔබට අපත් සමග සම්බන්ධ වීම පිළිබඳව සහ හොඳ අවසන් මහා තරගයක් වෙනුවෙන් ඔබ දායකත්වය ලබා දෙන්න හැකියාව ලැබෙන්න කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරමු. මේ තරගයේ අවසන් තරගයේ ප්‍රධාන විනිසුරු භූමිකාව නියෝජනය කරන සම්සුඩින් ඉබ්‍රාහිම්. හොඳයි. මෙවැනි තරගමාලාවකදී මෙවැනි තරගවලදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා ප්‍රේක්ෂක හේතුවකින් සමහරවිට ඔබට තිබෙන ලාංකීය අධ්‍යක්ෂකම තාමත්ම අල්ප විය හැකියි. නමුත් පිළිගත් සම්ප්‍රදායන් මත පිහිටා සිටිමින් තමයි මේ තරගමාලාවන් සංවිධානය කෙරෙන නිසා ජාත්‍යන්තර නීති රීති වලට අනුකූලව අද තරගයේ සියලු තරග කටයුතු පවත්වන්නට සියල්ල සූදානම් වී පවතිනවා. එම නිසා අප සූදානමින් තරගයේ නිල ආරම්භය සනටුහන් කරන්නට. නැවත වතාවක් ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිලියඩ් සහ ස්නූකර් සංගමයේ ප්‍රධාන ලේකම් නිරංජන අබේසේකර මහතා සූදානමින් ඒ කර්තව්‍ය වෙනුවෙන්.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. We are here to witness the finals of the SLOC Colombo District Open Snooker Tournament, which is being sponsored by TM House of Media. At the beginning, let me introduce you to our chief referee, as you all know by now, Mr. Ibrahim Samsudin, to come forward, please. I have the privilege of calling our two finalists today, Mohammed Rikaz from the Sri Lanka Air Force. Rikaz, you have to come here. And again, a warm welcome goes to our finalist, Irshad Taha from Moore Sports Club, who is also the 6th national champion and many national titles that he have won. May I call upon our chief guest tonight, the President of the Billiard and Snooker Federation of Sri Lanka, Mr. Ziam Hussain, and the representative of the sponsor TM, the local representative, Mr. Chandana Navagattegama. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Chandana. Let's begin the proceedings of the finals of the SLOC Open, Colombo Open District Championship.
Hello, good evening. Today will be the final will be telecasted at Moore Sports Club between Taha and Rikaz, which will be a best of 7, and it will be a mouth-watering match between the two youngsters. And Taha is in red-hot form after his 6-ball victory, and looking forward for a good, high-scoring final. And good luck for both the gentlemen. And here we go. That is a good break by Taha. The ball coming back right into the ball cushion. And okay, that was a good try by Rikaz, but unfortunately he couldn't convert it into a putt. he has to be very careful in his method, because Taha is a high scoring snooker player. Oh, it's going to be a little bit of a battle, I believe, between these two guys who have played each other many times. But I think the favorite will be Taha.
Yes, good evening, gentlemen and viewers. Of course, Taha is a hot favorite to win this race. He has definitely proved himself in all finals. But he has faced Ricard earlier in the finals of the Nationals 2 years ago, and he has always been successful against him.
That's right. And also, I think playing international events with previous tournaments has built a lot of positive, I think, playing with Aslam, he's gained a lot of experience, and I think he will bring all that experience to this final.
Oh, I'm sure he's very good, and his temperament for tournaments is very high. He actually comes out his best, as he has proved himself yesterday or this morning in the semis. I think he had a century, which is very creditable of him.
Fantastic.
Well, at the moment, the first frame, of course, they were both going to be very careful, not going to give any openings. So they're all taking more precautions of not giving any opportunities for them to score, because both are high scorers, as you know, in their records in this tournament. They have scored many high scores of 80s and 70s in the pre-qualifying rounds to the finals.
I think that has to be the standard in order to play all these international events, and scoring high is the way, it's on international arenas. You only get one chance, and people who has break building eventually come as winners.
That's for sure. I've always told the young boys here that you must work on building, and when you get an opening, you have to go for it, not with a very pessimistic try by thinking that if you miss that you get caught, but you have to be very positive and plan your game out. The break building is not a thing you can easily attain unless you master and practice it. So for that you have to really learn all the loopholes in how to break.
Exactly. So I think today this must be Ricard's and Taha's meeting. Must be this is not the first time they've met in previous matches, and if he's taking an advantage, who do you think has the advantage in this paper, especially being fair, playing in his own home ground? I think Taha has.
Oh yes, I think the odds are being towards Taha for sure, being, as you say, the home grounds, and this is his home tables. So but he's a guy who can always adapt to any type of atmosphere. He has the experience, the capability. More than anything else, he has the talent and the dedication.
Oh yeah.
And the love for the game. So he has given a lot of his life and time to mastering this game. Being, he was a world champion semi-finalist in the juniors, and he was very unfortunate not to qualify to the finals. But this game has to do a lot, as much as it's for skill. It all depends on the ball, how it goes around, and you can always, the tables and go against you.
Exactly.
The same way it can also favor you.
So no, that shot that he played, it was a snook. He has to play safety a little more carefully, I would suggest.
But Ricard is a very tactful safety player. I've seen him this thing, but of course Taha is a full round, as you see. There's no one, in my experience, I've spent 50 years in this game, and I have not seen even Lafir and Susanta, who have proved themselves internationally. I don't see them having the talent that Taha has in this game. Actually, I've always been telling him he has to take it a step further and try and get qualified for the World Championships.
For sure.
In playing the professionals, by playing the qualifying rounds, which is actually a very costly affair. But when he has talent like this, there's no point winning tournaments locally.
Exactly.
And then you have to go abroad and play as an amateur, which is all out of your pocket. But if you get into the professional circuit, you can find sponsors, you have big prize monies, but it's tough. It's not easy. And today's standard of snooker has with the Chinese coming in.
Exactly.
You know, it's gone to a different level.
Yeah, like when you say Chinese, they're motoring every part of the tournament. In the current World Championship, more than 12 people qualified. So they're like robots. Just
Absolutely, the word is robots because they are paid for from the time they start. They're fully sponsored by the government or a company, just to only play snooker, not to worry about anything. Even your home, your parents, they're all looked after. But you have to perform your best and give it. That's how Chinese brought them up from the young age. And they do it in all sports, in China.
exactly.
So that's why. But they're more like robots and machines. You see, when they can do things that others can't even imagine with the cue.
So now you mentioned that you have not seen people who have performed like Taha, and that's a great compliment, I think, compared to the grades that you have mentioned. What do you think Taha needs to do to take it to the next level?
First thing I told you, I know his father very well, and I've known him since he was a kid, and then I also stepped out of the game for a few years and came back just to play a little bit. And I've always told his father and Taha that high time he goes to the next level. And to go to the next level is not playing amateur tournaments all over the world, but try and qualify, become a professional, right? And there's a process to do that. There are qualifying schools in Thailand, there's one in India, so you have to go and play there.
Exactly.
And get your ticket to play in. But once you qualify and go into the professional circuit, which is in England, it's a tough life. It's a tough life. As you say, if you know the school of '92, the top pros, the three top pros, who are now 50 years old.
Oh yeah.
They've been playing since they were teenagers, and with all the mastery that's around the world, with the young people they still perform and come to the finals, semi-finals of the running tournaments in the last few also. So it's not an easy game. It's a mentally very, very taxing game. That much I tell you.
And Taha being very young, I think he's in the right place right now.
For sure.
I think he just needs a little bit more experience, and I think his game most of them is covered, especially break building, patience, pots. All he needs is a good international tournament to take it to the next level, I would suggest.
Well, the first thing he has to do, he has to slow down.
Yeah.
You see, but by nature he's a very, very fast player. But you have to slow down when you come to a certain standard. So, which I think is making an effort to do. But he's super talented.
I think Rikaz is not having the best starts of the game, of the first frame. I think he's probably, there must be little butterflies and...
Butterfly in the stomachs for sure.
Is this normal in your days also?
Well, our days it was definitely normal because we always had butterflies in the stomach when you come. But when you're coming live telecast, which is another level, which I think is taking this game to another
next level, isn't it?
level.
That's a good point.
I don't think we have had a final of this caliber being covered live. And I accidentally, I'm not supposed to be where I'm sitting now. Somebody had not come, so they asked me if I can do it.
But it's an honor to
thank you
have
very
this
much. The honor is
conversation
mine.
with
The honor is mine.
famous Chuti Mansur, who has done many games, who has played, who has witnessed. It's a pleasure for us to be to do the commentary.
The honor is mine, as I said. I mean, it's always good to be unprepared. I didn't know it was going to happen. So that way I didn't have any butterflies coming in and speaking to anybody about this game. But I love this game as much as anybody. I introduced pool to this country. I opened the first pool parlor in Millennium Park. And the reason I did it was to expose the game to people who can't afford to go to clubs and pay.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I did it, not for the money. And it boomed. So, and now, as you say, pool is a stepping stone, like the kindergarten of playing really good snooker. You learn your basic and cueing everything. So anyway, get back to the game. Now what they're doing here, basically, they're all being very careful not to give an opening. So that's why all the reds are being put in one corner. that tends to happen in snooker because they're playing a minimum of seven frame final.
Exactly.
Which is actually you can't afford to lose even one frame. Because whoever gets one ahead is an advantage.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful.
And also, whoever wins the first frame, it gives a little bit of a mental advantage
Definitely.
to take. I think it's a stepping stone for the rest of the match. And both, I think, whoever takes the first frame will have a. I don't think Taha is very strong. Even if you have a 2 lead or 3 lead, he will just go with his shot.
Yeah.
But I think Ricaz will need to take care of each ball that he plays, that black.
Yeah. Now that black is not a difficult black point, but it's the tension, it's the thing to get, that's what's happening here at the moment. Once they start freeing up a little bit, and what if Taha gets a chance, he won't spare.
Exactly.
You see, he's like that.
So that black, if you miss one of those, that is going to haunt you for the rest of the match because each miss that you do from the spot, that fear. But if you have one good pot, you're going to be positive and break building is going to be so much easier.
Correct, because Ricaz is a very good break builder. You see, he's had 280s in
the previous rounds, is it?
Yeah, previous rounds, and one he just missed a pink and black to have a century, and the other at 84, I think he missed the yellow, and all the colors on the spot. So they're both good break, but Taha is the best. Believe me, as I told you, I've seen and done enough in this game, and that's the type of luck that you need.
Yeah, I think really luck is required.
No, in this game you need the run of the ball, as they say. You see how it goes.
It helps the cause.
Definitely.
I mean, nobody, I think the opponent dreads to see these things, but on your day, you need a little bit of luck to take. So that was
that's a bad shot. You see, he's experienced enough not to expose the red to him on the right side pocket,
on
the top pocket, and where he can play it and bring his handball back again.
Exactly.
So now that's where he
needs to improve in his defense.
Yeah, both now. He had both sides exposed. And when he had he could have easily just touched the ground. But this all builds up with the tension that comes into your hands. At the end of it, whatever you do, everything comes to you, the fingers in your hand with the touch, and then it's a very, very nerve-wracking game. No.
Easy pot. That was a nice pot.
Yeah.
2 cushions, reposition to the red.
I hope the black is not covered. I think it's covered to the left pocket.
I think it's pocket. The card is covered towards one side.
No, it's available. It's available. I'm staring right at it, and I can see that it's very easily available.
So the black is open for both the pots.
Yes.
So.
But with the red that he's going to take with the rest on the right side, I think, and he will have the thing of trying to now hit the black and displace a few of the reds to open out a bit. But he doesn't have to because he's still got 3 reds that can be potted to this pocket without disturbing anything. All right.
I think he's in prime position. That's a good recovery shot.
Definitely. He's in prime position just to roll the black in and take the red that's on the furthest away from the cushion.
Yeah, that's 2 blacks, 2 reds, 16 points break. And he's up and flying in the finals. One mistake, he's gone.
Exactly, but then you see sometimes the good thing that happened can turn around bad because he fluked the red in because remember?
Yeah.
He hit one red onto another and got and then now he had to play safe because he was actually playing safe to bring the ball.
Yeah.
So and he tried to tap the brown and keep it behind, but he overhit it and exposed 2 sides.
This is the thing when you're playing with people who can do break building, you have to be 100% sure what you're doing. Because one getaway, this is what the results. Within 2-3 minutes, he's gone to a 30 break, and he's just running it away. And these long putts looks easy.
They make it look easy.
They make it exact. I think it's the commentator's curve.
Very smartly played.
Exactly.
He went for the red, but taking the handball onto the other side, which doesn't expose another red, except the one that's touching the cushion,
Yeah.
or almost touching the cushion.
I
But
think
that's a risky shot to play. But he has no choice. He has to go for it if he wants to make a game out of this.
this is a little tough shot.
See?
See, it was not an easy shot because
Yeah,
there
it's
was.
not easy, but he had to go for it. The thing is, he had a chance to try to.
Taha currently leading by 35 points to 3, and this is a best of 7 final. Another red, beautifully put.
Beautifully played, brought back.
Beautiful position, right into the pink.
Should take a pink, and now there's nothing here except the one that's touching the cushion. Oh, there's another.
Pink ball is nominated. Nice, beautiful touch. Does he have a pot? Or I think he has
He
the
has
pot.
two.
He has options. He has options. I think this seems to be every
The safer one to take is the one that's
above the
above the handball,
and go towards the blue
or somewhere there.
because he does. He's doing the opposite, is it?
No, he's coming this way.
Nice.
He's a good break, isn't
Beautiful, easily.
he? No, but now pink.
Like you said, pink is one of my favorite
Oh,
pots
I
to.
think pink is the only ball that can go to all 6 points.
Exactly.
I love the pink. Black is easy. Oh, see, he little overshot that.
A little safety battle because he has a cushioning
He
of
has a 46 lead.
Yeah, I think it's a good option. I think it's a touching ball, and if you, in a touching ball situation at this, what would you think?
Well, when it's touching, meaning that he doesn't have to hit any ball. He can play away and keep the ball safe, right? He's touching a red, so it's as good as playing a red.
Yeah,
So that's what he did. He just played it and hit the blue to keep the handball safe from putting any other red.
yeah.
At the moment.
I think that's a pretty good shot. He's covered the top
Yes.
cushion.
Taha has improved tremendously on his safety because he was always an attacking player.
Yeah, I think to win matches you need defense. Like any good player.
I think there is a pot there, which I think Ricaz is contemplating. The thing is, you need to have confidence when you go for a shot here. If you have the fear that if I'm going to miss, what's going to happen, then
Yeah.
that's not going to take you.
I think that's the difference between a basic player and a great player. You know, a basic player would just go for the initial pot, but a great player, he will go for the next pot with
Yeah.
position. You know, that's
the positive.
I think that's the level that Taha is currently maintaining, and that's the reason he's winning a lot of tournaments because. You know, when you pluck pots like that, beautiful.
Oh, I think as I told you, he is fascinated. I remember, and I've seen live
Yeah.
him hit at least 3 or 4 147s. You know, I've been there while he did it. It's amazing.
So when you say 147, which means
Yes,
15 blacks,
15 reds, 15 blacks, and the balanced colors of 27.
That's like the perfect.
That's the perfect score. Like in darts, they have what they call 3 darts, and you get 180.
Yeah.
You know, that's the perfect score. He's also playing very safe, which is good. He could have tried that if he wanted to, but there was no necessity to having a lead of 49
I
points.
think the old Taha would go for that.
Yes. Yes, he was a bit of a showman, and he always thought that he was the best. But you can be the best, but that doesn't mean you can beat the rest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Well said.
I know from where these words are coming, but they're coming.
I mean, that's the beauty and passion in this game, right?
Oh, yeah.
Once you have the passion in this, everything comes good. So we are blessed to see a live final.
As I told you, it's a privilege and a pleasure to be here. I remember we hosted the World Championships at the Galadari, and I was commentating there also one time as a guest commentator. And I was commentating on the highest break in that World Championships, 138.
Okay.
And I was on the mic commentating on it. And we had 50, I think about 38 countries came here to play the World Championship. It was tremendous.
Ooh, that was a nice safety shot. He played it with the cushions and then brought it back all the way to the back line. I think Ricaz needs to take his time, and he will have to score a little heavily because there's a lead of 49 points and there's only 4 reds in the table.
Yeah, there's 59.
It's an open table.
Open table.
It's an open table.
Yeah, it's 59 on the table. So now if he has to capitalize on this opportunity that is coming. The thing is, he's got to.
I mean, it doesn't matter who you play. If you keep potting and keep the opponent in the seat, I think you are one step closer for the victory.
If he works this out well, the only thing is the last red and the blue.
Yeah.
Right, which are a little bit tough. He should be able to finish this table. I know he can.
And he's in the right side of the black, so that he can easily come to the bottom 2 reds.
Yeah, see, now those are mistakes. He had no reason to kiss that, but now he'll go for the middle pocket here.
See,
that's what happens.
Exactly. So that little bit of concentration, carrying that little bit extra to make sure that he goes to the bottom 2, it would have been easy. He could have cleared those 2 reds.
Yes, correct. He didn't need to have played a bottom leg, just follow the black end now.
But I think these youngsters these days, they just like to do it the hard way.
No, but technically, I think Ricaz is far better than most of the players in the national. He's got perfect technique. And he's very dedicated in his practice.
Well, I think momentum is building up from Ricaz.
I told Ricaz, I said just because it's and you've never beaten me, doesn't mean you can't give him your best you can. This game is that anybody can be beaten on the day.
I mean, being a snooker player, sometimes when your opponent scores, I think you're all by yourself, and it makes you wonder, what can I do things right? But you'll have to be patient, and I think with this opportunity he needs to do a full clearance. And
oh yes, I think he should capitalize on this opportunity. He's got to accept the blue.
Accept the blue.
I think it's
the reason that you're telling the
other thing is
beautiful.
Yeah, no, to complete and finish the table and win the frame. You see, but he needs blue and black to win.
Yeah, so brown to blue and blue to blue will be the crucial shots.
Well, the blue potting is the, you know. So what he'll do, but he needs the blue. Even if he takes the black and all that comes in, he needs the pink and blue to win.
Correct, beautiful. He's in momentum. This beautiful shot again to the black, right on the top side of the black. All you need to do is concentrate and then position towards the yellow. That will be the next ball.
Good shot.
Great shot.
Good
nice. Beautiful positioning right towards the side.
I think it's a time for him to move the blue.
I think
capitalize and move it, playing a cannon from the yellow to the blue, because the green can be potted anywhere.
Yeah.
But unless he's being safe, he should just come to the green. You know, he pulls out the blue and misses. Taha can finish it here.
Yeah, I think
that's a good shot.
Beautiful shot. That's a beautiful shot.
Now
I think
he should try and make the position with the brown to take the blue out. That's what I would.
Yeah, I mean that was
easier said than done.
It's easier said than done, but I think if you're doing great building, that's the idea behind it, you know.
what I must say, out of all the national players, these are the two best break builders we have.
So it's the right final that we are.
For sure. There's another player who is also Ricard. His name is Asif. Yes, Asif. He's also a very good break builder, but he's very temperamental. And he's very nicely touching. He's not a fancy hard hitter looking around type of player. The other side.
Beautiful shot. Is he? That's
okay. He can just, if he gets it right, he just plays a little bit of bottom and pull back. Just a little.
Just to make sure that he can.
Tables are these are super fast.
Super fast tables.
These cloths are international tables. The cloths.
But playing in the rest,
He's very good.
He's very good in the rest. Okay.
Both of them are good.
Beautiful.
He made more sure of it by just playing a stop instead of trying and bringing it back to the pin.
Yeah, because every time you try to give a little bit more effort, you can miss the ball. So I think he just cared, made sure.
This is the vital winning shot. This is where a lot of people tend to miss, right? Because he needs the black.
He needs both the balls.
I told you he needs the blue big hand.
Yeah. Ooh, that was just a hit.
Game's over. See, I told you, this is where all that hard work, you got to be careful. But you can't win it.
One error. Do you think this is an error or
No.
is this?
The mistake was where, according to me, was he didn't try enough.
A little bit more
on the blue
on
to
the
come
blue.
back and make his pinky hit. He just wanted to make sure that, but it's not that he needs
that. See, these kind of thinking is playing. It's a natural thing, right? So, but you need to give that little bit of care to each and every shots. Make it your life a little bit easy. And that's the frame.
Well, that's the first frame too.
Taha had a.
But it's a good frame, whatever it is, it came to a point, as I told you, with the way we saw the cable. Just because he went out of position on the cushion, to the middle pocket.
Yeah.
And then the blue.
I think the last 4 balls, he played it perfectly towards the blue. And like you mentioned, that blue costed him.
Well, he didn't bring his handball back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, okay.
හොඳයි ප්‍රිය හිතවතුනි වටහතකින් සමන්විත මේ තරගයේ පළමු තරග අධීර මොහමඩ් තාහා විසින් ජයග්‍රහණය කරනවා. ලකුණු 52ක් ලබා සිටියදී තාහා විසින් හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් ලබා දුන්නා මොහමඩ් රිකාස්ට. නමුත් රිකාස් ආසන්නයටම පැමිණ අවසන් පන්දු 2 පමණක් ඉතිරි වී තිබියදී ඔහුගේ ඉලක්කයේ ගිලිහි යාම නිසා විශේෂණ උපසහන පසුපසින් සිටියේ තරග ආරම්භයේ සිටම වර්තමානයේ ශ්‍රේණිගත කිරීම වල ප්‍රමුඛයා තාහා සමත්කම් දක්වා තරගයේ පෙරමුණ ගන්නට ඒ අනුව පළමු තරග වටේ අවසන් 1-0ක් වශයෙන් මොහමඩ් තාහා ඉදිරියෙන් අපි යනවා මද විරාමයකට.
TM App is an advertising operations platform under the TM Group. As the core carrier of the group's technology platform, the app is at the forefront of the digital advertising transformation landscape. It offers a comprehensive, intelligent platform designed to meet advertisers' needs and support enterprise growth. We provide all-in-one advertising solutions that combine cutting-edge technology with localized services, enabling advertisers to easily create, optimize, and track their ad campaigns. By integrating state-of-the-art tools with a human-centric approach, we are building a smarter and more efficient future for advertising, businesses, and talent. As part of our commitment to economic growth, we create over 1 million job opportunities annually, spanning content creation, media management, and digital marketing. Since its inception, TM App has established strategic partnerships with major players such as WPP Group, Omnicom Media Group, Dentsu Aegis Network, Publicis Group, Havas, as well as digital platforms including Google Ads, Meta Business, and TikTok for Business. With localized execution teams across North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific, the company has earned an Emmy Award nomination and collaborated with global brands such as Nike, Adidas, Versace, and Amazon. TM App is committed to providing long-term promotion services for these advertising agencies and brands. Today, hundreds of thousands of advertising companies and renowned brands utilize TM App to publish their promotion needs, collectively building the world's first marketing-as-a-service ecosystem and sharing in the trillion-dollar global digital advertising market. Fuel Fueled by the rise of the internet economy and information technology, our business model is streamlined and efficient. Global advertising firms and well-known brands publish tasks through the TM app, which are then completed by a vast pool of online workers. These tasks typically involve watching advertisements for a set duration and leaving comments to increase exposure and positive engagement, ultimately enhancing advertiser visibility at minimal cost. For each completed task, the platform charges a service fee, of which 60% to 80% is distributed as rewards to the online workers. Following extensive market research and analysis, TM app discovered that Sri Lanka faces significant employment challenges, with youth unemployment rates exceeding 20%. Therefore, we have decided to enter the Sri Lankan market to recruit more workers and meet our growing business demand, while also providing more stable job opportunities to the Sri Lankan people. Why choose the Sri Lankan market? 1. Strong execution and bilingual talent. The Sri Lankan workforce is characterized by strong execution, a high sense of responsibility, and excellent adaptability. With a large pool of bilingual talent, it is ideally suited for TM's operational needs. 2. Long-term strategic vision. TM firmly believes in the vast commercial potential of the Sri Lankan market and is confident in its long-term development strategy within the region. 3. Digital readiness. The level of digital penetration in Sri Lanka meets TM's business needs, with a 93% mobile internet penetration rate and 4G coverage in major cities, which aligns well with TM's mobile-first work model and will support future market expansion. 4. Favorable government policy. The government's Uplift initiative provides skills training and socio-economic integration support, actively promoting re-employment and entrepreneurship for returnees and disadvantaged groups. Our mission is to create more accessible job opportunities globally, especially for the unemployed, by delivering creator-first marketing services. TM app aims to serve as a supportive platform for talented individuals and advertising companies, delivering unique and authentic campaigns that attract key audiences, boost traffic, and ultimately increase commercial value and influence. This is truly a rare development opportunity. If you are capable, passionate, and eager to achieve financial freedom, then don't wait, join us now. The earlier you join, the greater your chances of promotion.
මොහමඩ් රිකාස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව නියෝජනය කරන්නේ ආක්‍රමණශීලී පහරකට යයිද නැත්නම් ආරක්ෂාකාරී පිළිවෙතක් පිළිබඳව අවධානය යොමු කරාවිද නිඩල් පොකට්ටෝගේ උත්සාහය නමුත් සාර්ථක නැහැ.
And we are back for the second frame. Taha leading. First frame 1-0. I think that was a good first frame for the final.
It's a very good start because both, it was not one-sided, that's for sure. I mean, he could have stolen that frame very easily from Taha, and Taha would have been in shock.
And also today's final is been live telecasted on ChannelEye in YouTube and live on Sri Lankan television. That was a nice spot for the middle. Taha is on his mood. Nice position to the black. Right onto the center. Does he have a loose ball or is he
I
going to go to
think
the back?
well, there are two reds on the box. That's where he's going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he hit the jaw. But he's got a red here.
He still has a pot.
Yes. Luckily, he hit the jaw and came out well.
You need a little bit of luck. When
And not a
you're-
little bit. I think you need more. You want a lot of luck in this game because fortunately, very carelessly. The handball might go in. Yes, it is.
That was error. That was an error. That was an easy shot. But you know, when you're playing with the rest, you know, the rest is a thing. Do people practice playing with the
Oh,
rest,
yes.
or how do you?
No, you have to practice and find what's the best way. Because there's so many ways of doing it, and it's not the standard way of cueing. So you have to adapt yourself on how you sight the ball and how you send your hand through to the ball when you're with the rest. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. That much I'll tell you. But once you have your confidence with it, you can do wonders.
The best international players who play with the rest that I've seen is playing like Murphy.
For sure, Murphy's rated as the best rest player.
He's an
Selby is very
amazing
good.
rest player.
Yeah. I think he's going into the bunch. Or he's not. He's playing very
He's going
safe.
for the loose red.
And oh yes.
He has it back to the center ball, center pocket. So this is the only red that is available, and the rest of it is all inside the pack. So last loose red, I think there are two reds.
There are two
coming
reds
towards,
at the bottom of the pack. Two reds can go to the left pocket.
Nice, beautiful shot. Top of the blue side. I think he can just
Yes, he
slowly
can
drop
slice
this
it
ball
into
inside and
to the middle and hit the top cushion and
Yes.
come for the two reds that are
to-
available.
exactly. Oh, I think that was a little too.
No, he's still got the bottom red, I think.
Does he have one? Does he have one? Does he have the one that is on the top of the red?
I
but
think he
if you
definitely
watch
has.
that, do you think that he has a color?
Well, he'll come down to the ball. I mean, past the blue. I think he can stay for the blue. And he's got the ball colors for him. For sure.
Good try. But these kind of
That's
shots.
where the blue, he should have had more control on the
Exactly.
handball. These tables are very fast. I think this is the fastest table in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
So, that's why it's home for Taha. You don't have to really make too much of effort to control the handball. The last thing you should do on these tables is play hard.
Beautiful shot. Taha, beautiful shot. Beautiful position back to recoveries. I think he's getting easy shots, easy starters towards his. I think Rikaz needs to be a little more beautiful.
He's a very daring player.
I think this is the new trend of players. You know, like when I played people, they never went like Susanta. He would score, but these guys are going every shot. You know, it's like fearless snooker.
That's called confidence, and I would say you have to be. Even Susanta's success in his era of dominating the snooker scene was his cockiness. I'm sorry to use the word, but he was very, very confident.
Yeah.
And that's Susanta, but unfortunately he didn't go very far because of his, let's say, the word would be dedication or thing to the game itself. He had lots of other things that he was more interested in life. So, but another, I tell you, next to him, next to Lapir, it was Susanta. And now it's Taha.
It's Taha time.
Yeah, anyone within our present group of players, Taha is far apart from everybody else with talent and experience and love, you know. But one thing I don't like many of the many of the good snooker players used to go and play a pool. Pool is only a stepping stone to the snooker table.
Yeah.
But if you play snooker and you go and start playing pool and tournaments, you ruin your touch and your feel and your consistency of
Exactly.
the game. That's why I've told all these good snooker players, don't play too much pool and these tournaments. It's a hard-hitting game. And
Ooh. I think to Taha's standard, that was an easy pot that he missed towards the middle because he's got nice position towards the black, but that's the end of the break. So currently Taha leading 46-16 is a 30-point healthy lead. 30 points is not a big lead in these days, you know.
Oh, and if you
It's,
take the last frame, that was what, 49?
Exactly.
And, and it came up to the black ball at the end. So this game is, as long as the points are on the table, anyone can do it.
So when you lose the first frame with your experience and previous matches, what should Rikaz do?
He should make sure that he doesn't give too many opportunities
Yeah.
and take risks, till he secures himself into the
Another
frame.
easy pot.
That's where he felt that. So, the 7 frames is actually not enough to really find the best player.
Yeah.
But since we are always restricted to time,
Nice pot.
no, better.
Unfortunately, it didn't split the way he wanted to, but there's one pot. It's a pretty deeper shot. Probably you won't be able to hold it to the black, but probably you can hold it to the blue.
No, Taha will. He'd love to try and cut that, but he's also making sure if he misses it, will he get caught somewhere. The only thing that he can expose himself to is the one that's near just below the yellow. Oh, he's played safe. Very
Yeah,
good.
it's a good safety shot, I think.
No, that's good, that's
On a final, you don't want to expose yourself way too much. And since Rikaz is also not having the best of flow, I think he's just playing his experience.
Vikas doesn't have that much experience as Taha. That's, he's played tournaments and he hasn't performed well actually since then. But one of the most technically stable and knowledgeable player of the game. But you can have, you can have the practical side of it, but the
Yeah.
experience is what counts at the end. He's very dedicated. He's a guy who will keep one ball and hit 50 times till he perfects the shot, which I don't see anybody doing, actually.
See, that previous shot of safety is very poor.
Yeah.
I think he's plucking one by one. See, the tables are so fast. Just a small drive and he's gone real close to black. So black is out of position for him to pot. I think only available ball is pink and the yellow.
With Taha, anything, how he thinks is sometimes he's going to play safe. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to secure his 1 frame lead
Yeah.
and not make it 1-all and make it a 2-0. But then maybe he will go for
But
it.
do you think it's good to put the black safe since we have a good lead like this?
Actually, he wouldn't like to put the black safe. Taha likes to have the black open always.
Okay.
Whenever I play with him or I've seen him play, if you kill the black, he will make somewhere he'll find out to open it
Nice.
in the beginning.
See, these are the inside
The
information.
black
I
and
think.
pink are the 2 balls that you can make fast, quick scoring. And as you said, the pink is the best ball to have because you can always work around it.
Exactly. See, anything in the cushion is not easy to play. So I think that's a good shot. It was a do or die shot. He just had to go, but he's exposed himself. There's another red down to the right hand top. So ooh, just one.
I think the nerves are setting in.
that was a mistake from Taha's end. It should have been an easy pot. He's just giving another opportunity to Ricaz to get into the frame. I think the pressure that the final is catching up with Ricaz. He's settling.
No, not at all. He
like
doesn't
this.
look like, except for that little bit of late finish on the first one. And nothing really.
Because there's not in a best of 7 if you let the opponent go too much.
He put a stop shot and play the yellow. And then,
Taha is starting to.
yeah, everything's okay, I think, at the moment now. He's got. Main thing is so there's a 40 lead now. 51
Brown ball.
44 is one red. And he's secured the frame.
Oh, Taha
He's playing left
also
hand.
can
He's
play-
ambidextrous. He can play with both hands.
Taha can, Taha
And
can-
he's good.
so that you don't have to use the rest. You can.
You know, I gave up playing with him because I just come to exercise and I love the game. I don't want to sit and hold the cue and wait. So I should tell Taha, let's play. So I'm a left-hander. So I tell Taha, now you want to work on your left hand, so why don't you play left hand with me and then we'll play a game, you know? So he used to
Fantastic.
play only left hand with me to improve his left shots.
That's the experience that I think he has gained all his knowledge to. It helps in these kind of situations.
Oh, sure. And he's good. He's good with his left hand. A lot of people don't like to use the rest.
Yeah.
Not that he's bad at it, but he's just like I think he's more comfortable using the left hand. Like Ronnie. Ronnie is also the same.
Exactly.
I remember Ronnie playing a tournament and he was on a 51 break and he had to use his left hand to play the next shot.
Yeah.
And Ronnie is Ronnie. What he did was he just continued with his left hand
Yeah.
and made a century.
Yeah.
No, that's Ronnie. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that was a nice long putt. Beautiful position towards the black.
But as I tell you, there's a 50 lead and 43 on the table. Now he's waking up.
So for people who are watching snooker, currently the available points is only 35 in the board. So the lead is more than 50. So he needs 3 snooks minimum.
Well, he potted one way, so 43 on the table.
So
Now with his 35 plus the 8, so 43.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's the last red. I think he has to pot the red and take advantage of a black.
Yeah, he will. He has to take the black and he has to snook. Right? There's a good opportunity to snook.
Yeah, that's a nice point. I think if this is a mandatory pot, he needs to give 100%. Make sure he gives that little bit of attention and pots the black so that he will have to do minimum only one more snook.
He's got it.
Beautiful
now,
pot.
Now he needs a snook now.
Beautiful pot.
And he's got the yellow green which he can maybe do, but the thing with snooking is you have to make it so good that so many ways of clearing it.
That's a nice snook. It's not a hard snook,
It's not a hard snook.
but
There's only one. You see sometimes, most of the top players, if there's one red left, right, and they need a snook, what they do is they try and snook with the last red,
yeah.
so that they can get a free ball. That
Exactly.
means you make it 2 reds on the table. So that way he doesn't have to need the snook.
Yeah, I think
But since his position was for a good black after that, he took it. Because he still needs 2 snooks. You see.
yeah, that's a nice shot.
35 lead.
He stopped the ball right behind the ring
And took it as far as
bringing
possible near the
ball
black.
near the black.
Yeah, so now he needs to be very careful.
he has to be careful because of one.
No, but what he would do is, I think he will just go and try and just play the yellow of the cushion very softly.
Ooh, that was very
He's very
bad
careless,
shot.
very careless of Taha to
I
have
think
done
this
that.
is where
With
his
his experience. He's now
I
he doesn't
didn't
need
expect
it.
that shot from, but you know.
Now 27 and 25.
Exactly.
And free ball.
This game is not over.
I don't think it's a
I think
it's not a
think
free ball.
Rikaz needs to hit the. It's a free ball.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
not a free ball. It's the referee is
The free
having a
ball
look.
won't make a difference. If a free ball anyhow, it's only 2 points. So it's better to tell him to play again because the
Yeah, because the
yellow
ball
is
is
saved.
and you
That's
cannot control.
That was very careless of Taha to have done that.
very careless.
I never expected that from him.
I was trying to imagine the one that you mentioned to play it slowly, to do it nicely, but that speed for that shot was not necessary.
Exactly, as I was saying earlier, he should just, I thought, knowing him, that he would play softly off the cushion and park it there. You know, never mind giving 4 points. He still needs a slope.
Exactly.
Right.
I think these are the things that he needs to.
No, he knows.
Areas.
I don't know why. Sometimes, maybe he was so sure that he's going to hit it.
But that was not even close.
Exactly.
That was not even close. So that was an error from Taha's part. But
Big error. But, you see,
because he's giving an opportunity, a sniff to Rikaz to come through the back door.
now there
when,
was a...
when you're a player,
while this was going on, there was a thing about a free ball, which is the referee, chief referee, Samsudin, had awarded a free ball. That's because he couldn't play the yellow on both sides.
yes.
But Taha challenged it, and then they had to see it again. But it
So-
was ultimately given as a free ball. And he's playing the green
So
and putting it behind the brown.
that's a nice shot.
Yes, very
So
nice
he
shot.
used the free ball at his best. So when it's free ball, you can nominate. So the current ball should be yellow. Oh, Taha is not having the angles right.
He's rushing it. Did you notice
These
he's
are
rushing
fast
without judging
tables,
the
so
angle?
you
He just
just
goes
don't-
down. He just
Because I
goes
think
down.
when it hits the cushion, the side spin is not working because you're playing so fast.
You don't even, he's playing,
That's
he's going
another
down
good,
and judging the
beautiful.
angle.
I think now he's in a little bit of a spot of bother because now the foul and a miss will be activated.
Even earlier, foul and miss was actually 25-27, right? So he'll play 2 cushions, try and scrape the pass it, which is a professional way of doing it, but he must be careful of the handball. Now he's given a free ball, I think.
I think Rikaz
No.
is using his knowledge in that where like every time he misses, he needs to do more. That's the only way he can make it.
As I say, when you rush it, the biggest mistake Taha made, but he was so sure that he's going to hit the yellow of the cushion, he didn't even think twice. He went down and hit it, and now he's paying the price for it.
See,
See?
see, it's costing him.
And maybe another free ball on the yellow. Now this is Taha. But has to be more slower in these things and calculate, look at the cushion, the angles, before he just goes down and just plays it because it's more table.
See, I think more than 20 points of foul has been.
Yes, now the lead is only 11. It was 37.
I think now the advantage have shifted
35.
towards Rikaz with this frame. I think he has to build it from here. This final, he needs, like you mentioned, he needs to do the performance.
Yes. And this, if he comes and steals this from Taha,
Yeah.
it's going to be a very exciting finish. You know.
I think he's looking for another free ball to replace. I think replace is the right of because
Yeah, because I don't know what rules they have put in this tournament, but when you play in the highest grade, there is no limit to
I mean, you
replacement.
can't, like the object ball, you cannot, like when you're hitting 2 cushions, you cannot control where you're going to stop it. So I think that's a good replacement. Ooh, I think it's too fast and it keeps hitting the black. No, it was close. But I think that it's not a hard to cushion shot. It's I think normally you can miss one shot, but then you need to know where you're hitting the ball and do that minor adjustment. But he's going same pace.
No, he's going on the right of it and the left of it, the right of it and the left of it. So,
Finally.
and he's snooping. I think he's going behind him.
Ooh, I think the snooker gods
Yes,
is
the
giving a
snooker god.
lead. Yeah.
Well,
You can't teach these. You need a little bit of luck to, after hitting the yellow, staying snooped. But the good part is the scores are 67 to 60, and this is not a hard shot.
now at this stage, it's not whether it's hard or not. It's to clear it and be safe, which I think
Is it
now
gonna drop?
no, it's not dropping, but it's speeding. So you see, this is clearing the snook is one thing, but you have to be careful at this stage when it's only the colors and the lead is just
I
few
think
points.
that's a beautiful shot. I think he used the table and reduced the speed and made it nice to top of the green.
Well, all I
I
can
think the
say,
hardest shot will be brown to blue. Brown to blue.
blue
will
is
be-
the savior at the moment, but
It's 12-point lead. There's 22 in the table. So it's still 3-1. He's just in the wrong side of the table. It's
I
not
think he would try and put handball behind the pink,
near the pin.
and that way the blue will stick onto the cushion. So
Ooh,
it's still
that's-
be safe, but he,
See, he's dragged it too much. I think he could have just given a little bit more care. He could have put a good stroke there. It was right there. Still, Vikas is in this game. Lead is 16 points, and there is 18 points available. So that's 5 for the blue, 6 for the pink, and 7 for the black.
that's very, very unorthodox shot that he played,
Unorthodox shot,
but
right.
he's lucky he ended up well, especially at a stage like this.
At this moment, I would prefer when I'm playing my snooker is to make sure that the ball is balked, because you cannot give an opportunity play anything loose, because
See, Taha put a lot of sides against the nap, which is not a very good thing, or not
all
recommended.
3 balls
It's
are
mouth now.
potable.
So this is why I say, the thing is I'm live and I don't want to say my personal opinions on this, but he should have just played it a little more harder, so if he misses it gets out of the
I think people will
Because he
love to
needed
know
one
your
ball.
in-depth knowledge with experience. I mean, that's the whole idea behind it. So
Well,
that was lucky. That was lucky. He just
now Taha will attempt to put the handball behind the pink. Oh, he's putting the blue and now the blue
I
is
think
getting caught in the
blue-
middle pocket. Now see, I would have just played and put my handball behind the pink.
exactly, because you got to take advantage of ball position to put smooth. So I think sometimes they're trying to play it to finish the frame quickly, but you need to give that little bit of care.
Yeah, but I can't believe Taha is,
I think those last foul enemies has
Yes.
rocked him a bit.
I think so. And he does not thinking too enough, I think. When it comes to these stages, he is tending to, well,
I think
I
the
think-
luck is also required, but it's a poor shot for me.
Very poor shot.
Yeah, that was not a
Taha is
hard
lucky
move.
too, the chances.
But-
Right.
But when you give gifts for Taha,
You
December.
you can't give him gifts in not December. You can't give it to him any time in the year because he will capitalize and make you, feel so small if you give him opportunities.
I think it's 19. Yeah, 19-point lead.
One
and
snook.
One snook required.
One snook and a replace.
But I think these balls are in a good position to put a
Yes,
snook.
he will now stun it and put it behind the black. No.
That way he was. You need to. I think he needs to play that with more care. He stunned it a bit too hard and it just went.
Followed the handball.
Exactly.
He knows where it's going. Maybe to keep the handball behind the black, not to keep the pin safe.
So the game is not over yet because you need only one snooker. One snooker is not that hard in the
Two
modern
balls.
game.
Oh, it's not hard at all. Actually, what it's saying is that now you see these have happened to me many times. Where I attempt a pink, either ends up in the middle pocket or goes to the bottom pocket, top pocket, or left-hand pocket.
That's
See what
it.
See what I mean?
That is why this experience is very important in this game, Anyways,
the prize many
the
times.
good part is Taha is leading 2-0.
But I think hats off to Vikas for a good fight back.
Good 2 frames, but that's the whole point. When you are not giving your 100%, when you are not doing the things that you are supposed to do, you get most of the time the bad side of it.
දෙවන තරඟ වටේ නිමාව දකින්නේ මොහොමඩ් තාහා ඉදිරියෙන් ශ්‍රේණිගත කෙරවල ප්‍රමුඛ ක්‍රීඩකයා දෙවන තරඟ වටේ ජයග්‍රහණය කරමින් 2-0 වශයෙන් වට දෙකක් නිමාවේදී ඉදිරියෙන් කොළඹ දිස්ත්‍රික් විවෘත ස්නූක තරඟමාලාවේ අවසන් මහා තරඟය සමගින් අපරැඳෙන්නේ ක්‍රීඩාවේ ප්‍රමුඛයා channel I සමග
TM app is an advertising operations platform under the TM Group. As the core carrier of the group's technology platform, the app is at the forefront of the digital advertising transformation landscape. It offers a comprehensive, intelligent platform designed to meet advertisers' needs and support enterprise growth. We provide all-in-one advertising solutions that combine cutting-edge technology with localized services, enabling advertisers to easily create, optimize, and track their ad campaigns. By integrating state-of-the-art tools with a human-centric approach, we are building a smarter and more efficient future for advertising, businesses, and talent. As part of our commitment to economic growth, we create over 1 million job opportunities annually, spanning content creation, media management, and digital marketing. Since its inception, TM App has established strategic partnerships with major players such as WPP Group, Omnicom Media Group, Dentsu Aegis Network, Publicis Group, Havas, as well as digital platforms including Google Ads, Meta Business, and TikTok for Business. With localized execution teams across North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific, the company has earned an Emmy Award nomination and collaborated with global brands such as Nike, Adidas, Versace, and Amazon. TM App is committed to providing long-term promotion services for these advertising agencies and brands. Today, hundreds of thousands of advertising companies and renowned brands utilize TM App to publish their promotion needs, collectively building the world's first marketing-as-a-service ecosystem and sharing in the trillion-dollar global digital advertising market. Fueled by the rise of the internet economy and information technology, our business model is streamlined and efficient. Global advertising firms and well-known brands publish tasks through the TM app, which are then completed by a vast pool of online workers. These tasks typically involve watching advertisements for a set duration and leaving comments to increase exposure and positive engagement, ultimately enhancing advertiser visibility at minimal cost. For each completed task, the platform charges a service fee, of which 60% to 80% is distributed as rewards to the online workers. Following extensive market research and analysis, TM App discovered that Sri Lanka faces significant employment challenges, with youth unemployment rates exceeding 20%. Therefore, we have decided to enter the Sri Lankan market to recruit more workers and meet our growing business demand, while also providing more stable job opportunities to the Sri Lankan people. Why choose the Sri Lankan market? 1. Strong execution and bilingual talent. The Sri Lankan workforce is characterized by strong execution, a high sense of responsibility, and excellent adaptability. With a large pool of bilingual talent, it is ideally suited for TM's operational needs. 2. Long-term strategic vision. TM firmly believes in the vast commercial potential of the Sri Lankan market and is confident in its long-term development strategy within the region. 3. Digital readiness. The level of digital penetration in Sri Lanka meets TM's business needs, with a 93% mobile internet penetration rate and 4G coverage in major cities, which aligns well with TM's mobile-first work model and will support future market expansion. 4. Favorable government policy. The government's Uplift initiative provides skills training and socio-economic integration support, actively promoting re-employment and entrepreneurship for returnees and disadvantaged groups. Our mission is to create more accessible job opportunities globally, especially for the unemployed, by delivering creator-first marketing services. TM App aims to serve as a supportive platform for talented individuals and advertising companies, delivering unique and authentic campaigns that attract key audiences, boost traffic, and ultimately increase commercial value and influence. This is truly a rare development opportunity. If you are capable, passionate, and eager to achieve financial freedom, then don't wait, join us now. The earlier you join, the greater your chances of promotion.
And we are back into the third frame. Taha to break. Taha leading 2 frames to nil. That's a nice break. White ball coming all the way back to the balk line, right behind the brown. But there's a pot available onto your left hand side. Do you go for pots when you are
Well, as long as you
training?
can bring your handball back to the balk. See, as he's doing, he played it, but coming around the black to bring it back. Then it's worth a try.
Exactly.
You know, but how it's going to finish, we don't know. But that's the way you're trying. You try it like that instead of going back into the bunch,
Rather than
giving
playing
an
safety
opening.
and getting caught, you just need to play the right.
Yeah, as you say, shot to nothing. They call it.
Ooh,
That's
did
what
you
that-
see
that's
that?
what
That was a
that's what Taha did.
that was a cracker shot.
Oh,
There was a
his queuing power is amazing. Now he can tap behind the yellow, and he might. I hope so. With
yeah, he's serious with this final.
with his pot predictions of last time, which I did, it didn't work out for me. He played something completely different.
Yeah, I think Rikaz needs to settle down now. You know, he just needs. I think he has a good
he's
game.
Okay, he's okay. You see, the main thing is he's not feeling or looking like a fool, or he's a guy who's fought back well.
I think the kill switch.
The kill switch, the
kill
killer
switch.
switch, or
You know?
maybe a little bit of luck is not on his side. You know.
Ooh, what's
all love
this
to go.
shot? What's this shot about? Ooh, that was poor judgment. His gun gone.
Sometimes we call it, I don't know at this stage, but we call it a professional miss. You know what I'm saying? Where you give it a try, but now that's why they have this
Foul
and
and
miss, the
rule.
rule and the replays.
So
Earlier we didn't have that.
I think Taha has a clear pot
The
from
middle
the
pocket.
bottom. Yes, beautiful pot. That is why. That's why Taha is dangerous. He's not like other players. He would give another person to tell to place the ball back. If he has the pot, he's going for it.
Yeah, he's got 3 reds open.
I think even the opponent will be a little disheartened with the way he takes his options.
Now I would say with him having a 2-0 lead, he's going to go for the bunch and open out and try. He likes the century. It's a
There
great
you go.
player. He likes that.
Let's see that
He's a-
prediction come through.
He tried, but it didn't work out. He missed the black and the bunch.
So,
And the handball went there.
so the idea behind it is that he tried to pot the black and break the bunch. So, it's not easy. It looks easy to the eye, but it's a bunch.
Actually, Taha had no reason. I mean, I know
Yeah.
he could have and he should have put the black and got to
I
the
think
bunch.
if you
As I
control the
told you.
power, sometimes he just gives a
Sometimes
little
a
too
bit of
much.
hurry.
I think the aggression that
A little bit of
Beautiful.
slow down a little bit and he comes. It's very difficult to get him to slow down. But he has slowed down a lot. He's no more junior player now, he's a senior player.
Exactly.
And he's got a huge fan club, all the young boys. They love him.
Sure, like,
He's got good PR with them, he teaches them all what he knows in the game. He's not a guy who keeps it to himself.
So now he's spotted the red and now he's going to place a snook.
Yes.
That's a pretty decent snook, but
That's the same thing that he did, that Taha did to him.
when you have 14 balls, 13 balls, to hit towards the bunch is not that hard, but it's just a matter of you need to make sure that you don't get caught to the opponent. So, but this is his weakness in this second frame that I saw, is that did he?
Well, he tried to get into the bunch,
Yeah.
but unfortunately he hit the pink.
I think
So now I'm sure he's going to
yeah,
replace him.
yes,
and
it's a
take him back
replacement.
again.
So this is the rule. What happens is that when the nominated color is red, and if it's snooked, and if you haven't hit the red and hit a color, the opponent has the option of replacing the ball. So this is what the referees, this is not an easy job. It's a tireless job that they have to do, keep all these balls, and it's easy for us to talk here, but the referee's job is not easy because he has to keep all these balls. Again, second.
Well, he's missed the bunch completely.
I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, with this part of the play.
Yes, because his
because
safety,
that's
he has so
important.
many options he has, but he's still trying to go this way. Because he can come two cushion and from the behind, from the back of the Reds. You know what I'm saying?
And every time he hits the ball, I don't think he just concentrates on the place where he hit. It's
Well,
that,
he's a bit lucky he escaped, but he's got a red at the corner pocket.
well, when you have the capacity to break bill, I think this is a part that he doesn't give much concentration.
But that's no excuse.
There
You
you
see,
go.
he has to have it, your game has to be whole.
Exactly.
You can't be good in one and not in the other. Well, he's got caught again.
Exactly. And every time Taha does a mistake, Rikaz is not
Capitalizing.
capitalizing. That's.
He should take advantage.
I think he is giving opportunities, but when your opponent is not bankrolling on these things, I think Taha's life is making more easier.
I think he will take the opportunity to split the Reds a bit now.
And this
Yes.
is an important shot.
He's going to a cannon to the
Blue
red
towards the top pack.
and hope for the best.
That was a nice spread, but I
a
think he
bit too
doesn't
high.
have any. That's unfortunate.
He will find. I think he's looking for the
It's
red in the middle
unfortunate, you
pocket
know.
at the moment.
But there's a pot to the center. Blue position can be taken if it's a little side. Beautiful. You see, that middle pocket
It's not
is
easy.
not
It's
easy.
not
It
easy
really
at all.
looks beautiful. Beautiful position to the brown. Now he can. There's 2-3 balls around it. He has many options. I think if he just needs to pot one ball at a time. Yeah, I think he's in it. I think this has been the pattern. He's been leading.
There he goes, the middle
There
pocket.
you go, error. See, every time he gets a mistake.
Where's the handball going, as I say?
I think he wanted to bring it towards the blue top
Yeah,
side.
I think he knows by now where
But-
it's going.
But that's the thing, the
No,
handball
he wanted to be
control.
on the other side of the blue.
It's at the top side of it.
That's right. But then,
But credit to him, he's playing the right shot.
yeah,
See, unfortunately,
because he's not
Vikas
finding the
is-
pockets clean
is-
at the moment.
is
He's
a bit.
hitting the jaws.
I think he's a good putter. I've seen him.
He is. He
It's
is.
just that the final is
I mean-
is a tag that he's having a little difficulty negotiating. But I think he needs to take a little more extra breath, take control. Forget about he's playing the final. Just one putt at a time.
And I must use this opportunity actually to thank Trump Media for coming forward to sponsor this, which is actually a great exposure for the game and being live and all that. And I also found out in the break that this Trump Media belongs to Donald Trump.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Fantastic.
So, I mean, to have a person like President of America behind this, whether he knows it or not, well, I don't know, but at least this is his company with his name. And to go far, I hope so.
I think this sport deserves to. Many people are not aware of they can play this, but not many people are also aware what former champion Lafir has done to this country. I think
He's the first world champion of this country
Exactly.
ever.
So I think
And I've had the privilege of playing with him and touring with him too at one same time. I was just a young pup at that time, but the love of the game, I used to follow him.
so who would have thought a national champion from Sri Lanka in the early 1970s?
And yes, and actually Lafir was a snooker player, but he ended up winning the World Billiard Championship. You can't afford to give opportunities like this. Not being too down.
pressure catching. These spots are
They're not easy
their
either.
standard.
But they're not easy either.
They're not easy.
So you take a little bit of, you have to give it a little more concentration and make sure of it.
Yeah, I think Taha just needs to give a little bit more care. I think this frame, I don't think he'll get another opportunity with the balls are placed. There's only one ball in the corner. He can milk as much as he can.
He's got to put a lot of size to put that in. Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful positioning. Held it to the thing.
I think that's it.
And when he starts to play quick, it's a bad sign, isn't it?
It's a bad sign because you can't stop him. I told you, and now with 2-0 up, all he's thinking of is finishing the table. It's his mind, his brain, how it works, in such short time.
That was a bad miss. That was.
See, he's still leaving, and by taking that, oh, here we go again.
Here we go
What
again.
happened the first two frames? You
It's the
see
same
now,
pattern.
yes, with the four reds, and then comes to a close finish. Let's see. Let's hope Vikas will make a game out
Vikas
of
needs
this.
one frame on this final to come back.
I hope this is the time. I think this is the opportunity that he's, because all reds are potable, all colors are in good position. Not
Yeah.
like the earlier frame with the blue. The first frame, the blue was in the cushion, but this. He should now play one of these. Either take the pink or come for the blue.
Yeah. So now currently the black is available, the yellow is available, and
Now he's taking the yellow,
yeah, it's a.
which well anyway he knows better. But
I think
he's
the
coming
yellow
with
is a bit
he's
more
coming with two
easier.
reds.
But I think black is natural positioning.
You're right. I'm going to question him about that.
Yeah.
And I want to know what he's thinking, why he didn't take the black there. Maybe he didn't feel confident enough.
Yeah, because if he misses that,
This was easier.
yeah.
You think that's the
I
reason?
think so, because with the lead of that's the thing. Taha has kept that lead. He doesn't, because he knows every time he misses, Taha pots a 20 or a 30 and the game's gone. So I think he just needs to give concentration. These next few balls, just make sure you do hit the right side. He's right straight, dead straight, beautiful spin by
Pull back to the middle pocket.
easy. There you go, see, it's beautiful for 12 break. So the next red is available close to the yellow spot, so you need to hit a little harder.
Just hit the top cushion and go straight.
Because these boards are so fast, it comes so beautiful shot.
Only thing, he's got to stretch. Oh, he's going for the rest. See, this is why I said he shouldn't have used two cushions. He should take one cushion and come straight down.
Exactly.
And he being I'm a left-hander, I would go. See, I won't need
I
the
think
rest.
his intentions were directly to smoke, but had he...
Was he? Do you think so?
I mean, the way
Well,
that...
I'm also a very attacking player, so I don't think of finishing. But
I mean,
because
when
he's a
you
very
get that
careful
opportunity,
player.
you need to finish straight. Every time you tell Taha to play an extra shot,
You're
are
giving him a
just...
chance.
You're giving him a chance.
Yeah. But he's anyway, they call him like, we have a professional player called Selby, who is very, very, very tactful, very careful. But we call him Selby anyway. Because
I am also a huge Selby fan.
well done.
Because-
He just won, he won the last tournament.
Yeah, because the way he
With Trump.
with Trump, he neutralized Trump in the first 5
No,
frames.
he's on this is the thing, if you've been in this game long enough following the professionals, they have the ups and downs.
Yeah.
And their downs is always to do with mental
Yeah.
stress. They can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Psyche.
Even Ronnie
let's-
has claustrophobia.
but Ronnie, they all went and got treatment.
Yeah.
But Stephen Henry refused.
Yeah.
Being seven times world champion, he was dominating the game. He refused to go and take psychiatric treatment, and he's regretting it now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not an easy game.
it's a very stressful game.
Okay, one good pot. That's another game. Taha, last color balls.
Nothing left.
He's having a healthy lead of about 7 points.
I think he should not have a problem because he doesn't need the pink.
He doesn't
So the
exactly.
pink is safe, so he takes yellow, green, brown.
He just needs to give 100% concentration on this pot. There you go. And there you go. I think that.
You see, that's
See
fair.
that. See, this is a matter of tensions.
See, there's a little bit of tension in the hand. It's in the hand.
Yeah.
You tend to hit sometimes a little bit too hard.
So still,
He's not safe. See.
still because with a sniff of a chance, it's more harder for him.
No, it's just,
But
I would put
all the
it
balls
at
are available,
80-20 at the moment. Taha. Because Taha I'm sure
But-
he will get it,
But as a neutral,
and he can safely try it because the pink is safe. See what I mean? Otherwise, if the pink was at a mount, then if he misses the brown and gets caught, then he can clear the table. Because the pink, he doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah, I think he needs to put good foundation snoop.
Difficult with the pink on the cushion. Yeah, play safe.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. That's a beautiful shot. That's a beautiful shot.
That's a very
it's a
good
simple shot.
I think he has.
It's the pathway is available, but only thing
Is it? I think a little bit of the brown.
He has to go to the cushion, come back, but only thing is when it hits the brown, we don't know where it's going to stay, you know. So that lady luck part is with Taha currently. So
Going behind the brown. Behind the.
yeah, see, these kind of things that I think he needs to give more concentration to keep the white ball right next to the cushion or the brown next to the, you know.
Either one of the balls.
This is like a free
Making
shot.
the object ball,
It's a free shot, and when he puts this, it becomes more difficult. So he needs
Now he's got a snoop.
I think with the running table, I think there's a slight. I think he can see the sea. I think it's visible. It's just that.
Yeah, I think it's enough to cut it and try if he pots it, but we don't know.
It's a free shot.
The jaw, that's where the jaw, his middle pocket can do a lot of.
That was lucky. That was lucky, you know.
I think he'll cut the brown very fine and bring the handball back to the ball.
Oh, that was
a
a
way, double kiss. Lucky, very lucky.
You need that in a final. No one complains when it works well.
No, but I'm very happy with Vikas. He's giving him a good game. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the finish in both the frames, but it would have been lovely if at least one of them he came back, to make this an exciting final.
Ooh, that was a lucky fluke. Brown going to the middle pocket. So the lead is 13, and he needs all three. One good shot.
Well, be careful the middle pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, he's past it.
The safety. You mentioned the 92
School. Class of 92.
The class of 92. When we used to watch snooker, they used to put when it was the last black, they used to hit the black and bring the ball back to the cushion. But nowadays,
they take the two cushions, the two right ones, yes. But I still think the two cushions you can still double it. So I don't understand. Yeah, that's why
beautiful shot.
There it comes. That was a very good shot.
Because it's distance and the pink, he needs to concentrate.
I hope he gets the position and makes it.
For the neutrals, is it too fast?
This is where
see, he's
making our life harder actually.
I think this is within his.
It's not easy. Like I told you, the pink in the first frame. When you go out of position, then you're under pressure.
One good shot.
You see? See what I mean?
That pink to black was.
That was kindergarten stuff. That's why I mean.
You mentioned kindergarten.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, really, for one, because see, the problem with a lot of our modern players is they can't play a shot just normal, natural angles. They have to put a little side, they have to put a little stun.
Could it be because of the final?
No, but for what reason do you put in when you have a natural angle just go in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They have to, and each time you put side or whatever.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Taha. Nice shot.
He's very, very good with the black as a last spot safety. He practices that. I've seen it.
Because this is where it's a do or die. Really, Kaz needs this frame to continue to progress in this final. See, this is what the modern.
No, you see
modern
that's
snooker.
We were just talking about it. And what happened is he hit it a bit too fine. So the handball ran more and the
I always prefer to bring the
I prefer
ball
it.
all the way back.
As we call it, as we are old school.
But compared to the, I mean, like you mentioned, when you keep it
This is
inside.
these IOs and is the one that actually people love to watch these.
Exactly.
You know, I give you the history of how this game became
I think
introduced to TV. You know?
He's taken a good move. He just wanted the referee to clean the ball a bit.
Yes, that's
He just
that's
needs
true.
that extra 5 seconds.
No, and half a minute to study, to get back
To-
on his
to settle
feet,
his
to
heart.
Take a break. That's right.
One
That's
for the
Ronnie
one good
was,
shot.
Ronnie was very good at that.
Is this in?
No.
The edges are so strong that when it strikes the edge, but it was not an easy shot. The
Not an
difficulty
easy
was
shot, but he
high.
did it slow because he felt that the slower he hit, the pocket will take it. But he was so far away.
But-
Well, that's another bad shot.
See, this is
But
what
when you-
it amuses me.
But when you play
that-
these shots, you've got to be
that-
careful of the handball.
the angles. I think this is a free pass to Rikaz.
Yes, and
It's a
if he
free
doesn't
pass.
use this one to get out of jail pass, then we call it the monopoly ball, right?
I think the pressure is catching up.
Because they're missing it by inches, not by centimeters or millimeters.
That's the beauty of the final.
When you're 1 foot away from the pocket.
Many things can happen, but the bravest will come ahead. Another.
Usually when you have all these, when this goes on like this, either the handball goes in somewhere or you find a double.
Exactly. But you know, this
Because he should bring the handball down. He's going the other way, which is the most dangerous way.
Going to go inside. Fantastic shot.
I don't think he said I didn't play that. You see that?
You need that kind of a little luck.
Yeah, exactly. But
Because
this
we
is
need
game.
2-1.
So what?
The final is
that,
on.
That little bit of luck is, as I was going to tell you now, as you said, the final is on. So that means a final is on.
Yeah.
Because of that. So we needed that. So that was good. It was good.
That-
Good for the game.
Rikaz got the final frame. That was a nice double black. Taha leading
Unintentional,
2
I
frames to 1, and it's good.
We'll be back in the break. Thank you.
ලංකාවේ වර්තමානයේ ශ්‍රේණිගත කිරීම ලාංකේය ක්‍රීඩකයා මෙතෙක් දුටු තීරණාත්මකම තරගය නැත්නම් ෆ්‍රේම් එක පසුගිය තරගයේදී අපිට දකින්නට පුළුවන්කම ලැබුණා. තාහා ඉතාමත්ම සාර්ථක ආරම්භයක් ලබා ගත්තා. ඔහු ඉතාමත්ම හොඳ රිද්මයකින් මේ වෙනට ක්‍රීඩා කරන ආකාරය දකින්නට පුළුවන්. කෙසේ වෙතත් රිකාස් අර අවසන් මහ තරගයක පීඩනය ඔහුගෙන් තවමත් අපිට දකින්නට පුළුවන්කම තිබෙනවා. අත්තරදීන් කිහිපයක්ම මේ ක්‍රීඩකින් අතර නිරන්තරයෙන් දක්නට ලැබුණා වගේම මෙවැනි සුවිශේෂී පාරවල් පවා මේ තරගයේ දකින්නට පුළුවන්කම තිබුණා. මෙන්න පළමු අත්තරදී ඔහුගේ බැක් ස්වින් එක එම පහරදී සෑහෙන ඔහු නිශ්චය කළ ආකාරයට නෙවෙයි හසුරවා ගන්න පුළුවන්කම ලැබුණේ. සහ විශේෂයෙන්ම බ්ලැක් බෝල් එක ඔහු මූලික අධීරයේදී සෑහෙන අවස්ථා ගණනාවකදී ක්‍රීඩා කළා. රිකාස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව නියෝජනය කරන්නේ. හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් ඔහුට හිමි වුණා. සහ විශේෂයෙන්ම ඔහු ස්නූක් අවස්ථාව වඩාත් හොඳින් පරිශීලනය කරගෙන ලබා ගත්ත මේ තරගයේදී තාහා ඉතා හොඳ රිද්මයක්, ඉතා හොඳ පාලනයක්. නමුත් තරගයේ අවසන් භාගයේ වන විටත් ඉදිරියෙන් රැඳී සිටි තාහා ක්‍රමක්‍රමයෙන් රිකාස්ගේ ස්නෝක් කිරීම හමුවේ සමහර අවස්ථාවන් වලදී ඔහු පසුබෑගී ආකාරය විශිෂ්ට පහරවල් කිහිපයක් සහ අනපේක්ෂිත පහරවල් කිහිපයකුත් රිකාස්ගේ මෙවර ජයග්‍රහණයේ පසුපස දකින්නට පුළුවන්කම තිබුණා. වට 3ක් අවසන් තිරණාත්මක 4 වන තරඟ වටේට සූදානම්. තර්ක වට 3ක් අවසන්. කොළඹ විවෘත ස්නෝකර් තරග බාලාව. ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව නියෝජනය කරන්නේ. රිකාස්. ආවරණයෙන් තොරයි. ताहिर साथ मुआस क्रीडा समाज පළමු ద్వාරය නිර්මාණය කරගන්න අතුරු ක්‍රීඩකීන් ආරක්ෂිත උපක්‍රම තමයි බොහෝ විට භාවිත කරන්නේ. තමත් ලකුණු ලබා ගැනීම ආරම්භ කොට නැහැ. එවර ස්නූකර් අවස්ථාවකට බොහෝ දුරට ඉඩකඩ සාර්ථකයි. ताहिर शॉट වට දෙකක් ජයග්‍රහණය කොට රිකාස් එක්තරම් වලයක්. පළමුවෙන් ජයග්‍රහණ 4කට සම්පාදනය කවුද? ඔහුටයි ජයග්‍රහණය. තවමත් 7 frames. බොහෝ විට මේ සිමයිරෙන් නැත්නම් ඩී කලාපයේ වෙත පන්දු ගමන් කරවන්නට උත්සාහ කරනවා. දුර ඇති පහරවල් සඳහා. साथ लंकावे वर्तमान श्रेणीगत टीम बल प्रमुख आस्था वक्त भी ना मैं बीटे और साथ गाए ලකුණු ලබා ගැනීම ආරම්භ කරන්නේ මොහමඩ් රිකාස්. කහපැහැති පන්දු තෝරාගත්තේ ආරක්ෂාව පිණිස. උත්සාහයක් නමුත් සාර්ථක නැහැ. ඔය වර මිඩල් පොකට් වෙත පොත්පැහැට පන්දු යොමු කිරීමේ අවස්ථාව. මොහමඩ් රිකාස්ට දෙවන ලකුණ. පැහැති පන්දු සාර්ථකයි. මේ පහර සාර්ථක කරගත්තොත් හොඳ ඉඩකඩක් නිර්මාණය කරගන්නත් පුළුවන්කම තිබෙනවා. වගේ දැන් ताहिर साथ और इधर तो सेफ्टी පිළිබඳව අවධානය යොමු කරන්නේ. ඩිෆෙන්සිව් පහරක්.
it's the fourth frame. Taha leading 2 frames to 1, and Rikaz is got his first frame in the final. It's a foul and a miss. So when you mention foul and a miss, which means that if the opponent hasn't touched the red ball, the opponent has the opportunity to replace the ball to keep it back where it is. And when you're playing these kind of snooks, it's very, very important that the end result, where you're going to bring the ball, right? And especially when a bunch is open.
Yeah, that's why they'd rather give a miss than go and disturb anything.
Yeah.
You know, where they can just touch something.
Ooh.
That's another foul and miss there. He basically was going for the red that was just below his handball. That's where the safety is. I think whatever it is, I think Taha will tell him to play again. But Taha, as usual now, Taha would try hard actually to win this frame and not make it 2-all.
Yeah, a snooker is a game where if there is some sort of a noise, it disturbs the player's concentration. So I think it's important that everyone switches off their phones and stay still, especially when the shot's going on.
Even Ronnie recently pulled up his opponent who was just sitting in his chair and choking. He objected to that. So can you imagine what disturbance anything?
Well, Taha decided to replace the ball.
I think that's the correct thing he did.
Because it was a no shot. It would have been a difficult shot to. So I think it's a good.
That's what I told you. The score being a 2-1, I think he doesn't want to give an opportunity to make it 2-all and then come up. So that's otherwise knowing Taha, he didn't score for it.
And then the third shot he found it. Yes, a nice shot. But I think there's one red sticking out.
Yes. That's all he needs.
So the
and
pink
now he's going left hand.
See the benefit of playing both the hands, so you don't need to take the rest. Beautiful positioning. 2 cushions, back to the blue. He's in the wrong side of the blue, but I think with fast tables like this, you just need
follow it up with right side.
And there's no red that's sticking out. That
he's pulling back.
I think there's one onto the right hand.
Well, even the one that bottom 2 are also cuttable, which is what he's playing.
Beautiful shot.
Yellow. I think if he takes the yellow, he'll go for the black, the red that is on the left of the black. But now, as I told you, Taha doesn't like the black being dead. He'll somehow bring it back to life.
I hope that Rikaz knows that little bit of information, that Taha is the favorite of black. Another nice spot to the middle pocket, and
still black is. I don't know if the black can go to the right pocket.
I think the pathway is blocked. Again, he's in the wrong side of the blue, so which means that he'll have
but
to.
This he can use the bottom cushion and come back with the right hand side.
Yeah. Beautiful shot. It's bread and butter to hit those kind of shots.
Oh, it's finished perfect.
Perfectly. Beautiful.
And the black is spottable also. It clears that red. But
Beautiful shot.
So at the moment he's concentrating on the blue.
Yep.
A bit too close to the cushion.
Another beautiful pot. 21 break, and he's on a red. And from here, the colors to go for a two color is not that easy. But Taha being Taha, beautiful shot. He disturbed the, and he's on black.
And he's got his black backing down.
And he can break the bunch a bit. I mean, because there's two reds, he just needs to hold on to it. Beautiful. That's a beautiful shot, you know.
Oh, you see? I hope he's not covered, but very difficult for me to judge.
I think it's available.
If it's available, that means that
His concentration on this frame is fantastic. That was a little too much.
he'll take the pink. Or if he doesn't know, he might play left-handed.
But I think the pink would be a more easier shot. But
But see, this
let's
is
see
what,
what.
you know, if the table's running fast, he should slow down. I mean, he's taking the pink.
I think he's taking the pink to the longer pocket. There you go. Good try, but end of the break. Taha leading 38 points to 5. I think this is the trend, you know. Taha leads and Ricard fights back.
That's right, and that's all. It's been happening in the last 4 frames now.
So that's a good sign, at least.
No, the fight like is the most important thing.
In a final, it's important to not give easy wins. So, I mean, like you mentioned, if everything had gone, it should be 3-0 to Ricaz, because he missed every frame. That
keeping on
was
with
that was a miss. That's not. You cannot forgive him for that shot. It was an easy blue. He needs to. From the previous frame, he needs to get a lot of positives from the frame and go display what he's good at. Score as heavy as you can.
Oh, he found the gap between the black and the blue.
Exactly.
Taha has a lot of options. He's thinking which is the best setting.
Exactly. There is a lot of options available, but I think Taha is going for. There's a little safety element in these
Well, that's
shots
what I was just thinking to myself. You see, if he was confident, he would have stayed for the pink.
Yeah.
But since he wasn't, he made sure that the handball at least comes back to the ball line. Oh, Taha is happiest that came out, though, because the black came back into play. He took both pockets.
Because when Taha does a mistake, Ricaz needs to punish him heavily, because it's a bad habit, you know. To keep trailing on every frame, you know. It's not the one that I prefer, but you cannot help Taha being Taha, scores heavily. So it's not an easy match.
One thing with Taha is, I know you'll always get a good opportunity, but if you don't capitalize it, then
exactly
he won't give you too many chances.
It's the same way around. When Taha scores 20-30, and he's always around the 40 mark, 50 mark in the first 7 color balls, you know. That was a beautiful shot. Another opportunity to score.
Yeah, he should try and take good position for the black.
I think he's composed. I like the way his composure is as a snooker player. But I think these
no, he's very good.
minor
I think the youngsters
details-
should watch him and learn a lot on composure, approach. You know, he doesn't rush his shots.
Yeah. Beautiful
Good
shot.
Good shot.
Right, beautiful position on the right. He can take this. He has options of pink and the black. Yeah, he's found his range in this frame. A little open, free flowing shots.
Oh, that's perfect.
Beautiful shot. Right hand side.
That's perfect.
20 break. The momentum is slowly shifting towards Rikaz. This is the habit. He's coming back on this frame as well. Beautiful shot, beautiful positioning. Simple snooker. This looks very easy to the eye, but it's not easy. When you're playing a final,
Everything is.
and
He's in a position to continue this break, but the only thing that will put the brakes on a little bit is the brown. You know, brown to blue. You know, you can get from green to brown, but when brown to blue is going to be difficult.
that'll be the trickiest shot, I would say. You know.
This is just a natural, just top ball and you come back, hit a cushion and come back to the red.
Beautiful shot. I think he's a little short of pace,
That's
but
okay
I think
now. You should come back. You
he's
should try and come
okay.
to the pink.
Exactly.
You know, and that way he can have very easy position for the yellow. And as I told you, going from brown to
I
blue
think
is
if he
going
gives
to be
100% concentration on this bread, pink is guaranteed. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
too hard. Too hard.
That
That's
was
where again, he should have control that.
that was lucky. There you go. A nice 43 break. Rikaz is leading 49 points to 38. First frame that he's taken the lead in the final.
Colors. When it comes to the colors.
Is one good shot.
No.
I think he undercut it, and
The mistake was coming from the red last red.
that's, I
as
think,
I told you. He had
exactly
no
that
reason, no
little
business
bit.
to go that far.
Had he taken that shot little bit more care and made that pink to bring towards the yellow, it would have been a different story. But I think these are encouraging signs for Rikaz in the final.
I
Oh,
think
that's a
Taha
nice
was
shot,
more interested
Taha.
to bring in a handball again.
Ooh,
bit-
beautiful
bit-
shot,
bit
but you know
unlucky
there's a
though.
gap. There's a gap.
It's not easy to find a gap there. Because you otherwise get the black, the blue, the pink,
Exactly.
everything to cover. But actually, he played that yellow not to body.
Exactly. It was purposely
Yes,
to bring
it
it
was
right
right.
behind the black, but you know that these are fast tables, and
Exactly, there you got it.
you need it. If you need to hear, I think that's why playing billiards.
Oh, for sure.
Playing
You know, and I
billiards.
always tell the youngsters, because that way you learn to control more than
Exactly.
safety play comes with billiards. You know? And my weakest point ever when I was in a reasonable good form was I could never play safe. Because that mentality was never there with me. Because I was a Jimmy White fan, him being a left-hander, and always the whirlwind, the name. And he, I think, influenced me in my thinking, and I also like to attack always.
I think I think it's a temptation tool that when you see pots that you can't send.
Yeah, and I tried to pot anything and everything. That's how I improved in my game.
Taha is trying to put a snook, and I think this is a decent snook that you might have to do a little serve. It's not an easy shot.
Yes, he's doing a small massé there, or what they call it.
Because you don't know where these balls are going to stay.
Yes, we don't know.
That's the only issue. I think it turned out to be a decent shot.
Well, the yellow,
never.
He might take the yellow to the middle pocket or take it down to the top pocket. If he takes it, if he stuns it to the middle.
I think one good shot.
If he stuns it, soft stun to the middle, his handball will be on the cushion and he can take the green. Oh, I think he will go take it to the top pocket.
I think he has to go for it because he's trailing. Ooh, see, this is the thing. Like when the opponent is leading, these shots don't go. Sometimes that pressure.
But that's the time you have to try it also.
Yeah.
You see, because otherwise you can't.
Ooh, that was not a good safety. I think he could have done much better with that shot. You need to put Taha in trouble. Ooh, Taha, it stuck the middle jaw and then it came back to the yellow. I think he's lucky.
The ball didn't go into the pocket.
But this is a good foundation to lay.
Yes. Knowing Ricard, he will definitely play a stop shot and try and keep the handball behind the brown. But I think he overdid.
Do you think that's too fast?
Yeah, he did it. Had it
exactly. I think that was a good opportunity for him to capitalize. But the fast tables, it's not that easy. He got away.
It's more than the fast table. These cloths are very sensitive. And I don't like playing on the two tables in the middle because they're the new superfine cloths. I like the two corner tables because they're more, you can control. These tables you can't control your handball because they're very, very sensitive to sides and cushions that also rebounds very fast. And we can't forget that we got heaters. we got heaters on the table.
Yeah.
So it runs even faster. Because these are the new tables. Mr. Bilal, our Moore Sports Club secretary, he imported the tables down for when we had the Asian tournament.
Oh yeah, these Viraka tables are so beautiful to watch.
But now Star is also coming up very well.
Currently, Rika's leading 51 points to 38. He's have a slender lead of 13 points. Ooh, another try.
What was that shot?
I mean, he's going for it, but
what did he go there?
It just hit the jaw so fast. The hand, yeah. I think Rikaz is now playing the cat and mouse game.
He's good at it. I told you he's a Selby.
I mean, but I enjoy it at times when you play, when you see the opponent is struggling. I know it's sometimes controversial that.
We have our players like Mobeen and Putbad and all, right? They what do you call it? Cat and mouse game.
Exactly. But it is within the rules.
It is of course, it's within the rules. But
it's a beautiful shot, did it?
As you say yourself, you can. He is one of the founder members in the pro circuit of that game.
Exactly. I mean,
for him playing a 1 hour frame is nothing.
Exactly. The reason why I like Selby is that once he gets the lead, he frustrates the best. It would be an easy shot. He would just go to the table, think, read. Just the opponent just sitting there makes him really angry.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
I don't recommend that, and I don't encourage that in any way, because it's more, you're not playing the game, you're playing your opponent's mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course, every game is psychological. As a sportsman, you know.
So the green, there's a battle for the green.
Yes, they're going on a battle like the black last time.
They're waiting for the opponent's mistake. Let's see who falters first. But in this final, it just got really excited. Another.
This is your cat and mouse game.
It's a cat and mouse game.
But he'll try it. He'll go for it.
So
He's coming just while he's trying for that. I was going to say, we also started a thing called like the IPL. Just last week we have a thing called the Sri Lanka Ceylon Golf League, which is also shown live on another channel.
Okay.
And we have now players being auctioned, and we have 8 teams. And
Okay.
they played a three-day tournament, which was just introduced with franchises going to different people. And we introduced that last week, and it was quite successful.
Taha missed that shot, and Rikaz has got a straight, easy green.
He needs only the brown, and he
See,
should
this
have
is-
got
this-
the position there.
I'm just fathomed like why he would just spot it when he can
Get
put a
a
little,
position.
because it's
Yeah.
important.
Correct.
Because
he did the same thing with the blue line.
every time you give your opportunity to the opponent,
Yes.
you are asking for trouble.
Correct. Now, this is the same thing what he did with the green, now he did with the blue, and I told you with the red.
Exactly.
He just played it just for the sake of it.
See, now he had
Now
to
it's gone
play.
back. No, he's a master.
He could have killed it. Beautiful shot.
Well, he got a round of applause for that.
Yeah, I mean,
from our crowd.
I think
Now,
our crowd is
I think
excited.
crowd is just loosening up now. You know.
Yeah, so this is not a hard shot. It's just that when you're trailing, beautiful shot. He knows these tables in and out. That's the
I mean, he spends more time on this table than on his bed.
I mean, these are good signs that in order to make a champion, you need to do these kind of sacrifices.
No, he's our deserving champion. There's no doubt about it. So then the score now is there's a 16 lead with 22 on the table.
Another poor safety.
Yes.
See,
So now it's a 4-1.
This safety, when you're playing, I mean, you shouldn't have the mindset, I'm going to pot and save. I don't think there's a shot like that. I
He
think you're
was
going
not
for,
to save. He wanted to bring the handball behind the blue, but he just didn't hit it. He rushed him. That's where, as you say,
I think-
billiards come into. I think.
beautiful shot right in the middle.
And,
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
fortunate for Ricardo.
That was a beautiful pocket to the middle brown, and on the path towards the blue, the pink disturbed the pathway, so he will have there's no shot directly. He'll have to play a safety. Rika's leading 54. I think it's setting up.
I think it's with 2-all. Anything can happen, actually.
Anything can happen. Oh, that's a nice shot. That's a
Be very
nice
careful now.
shot.
If Taha plays this correctly, he
Exactly.
can put the handball behind the black. Oh, but he didn't do it that way. He went safe.
Oh, I think he. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he didn't see that. Did he
The
see
one that
Yeah,
I
the
was
one
talking
that
about.
you saw. I think what you mentioned was a perfect shot to do. He just runs the ball towards the balk line and the bite stays.
But this is also not bad, but he didn't have to hit it that hard. Nah, that's asking for trouble.
It's with the cushion. These shots are not easy.
Taha is very good at these cushion shots. I've always asked him to teach me that.
So it's all you need is one good positional shot.
But the thing is how to get position for the pink because it can't go into the left pocket. So he has to put it because of the cushion. His handball is restricted. You see?
There you go.
He'll definitely snook it.
I think Taha is going to go for it.
I don't think so. I think he'll put him behind the black. With
Taha being Taha.
He might double it.
Yeah.
He's taking a breather.
I think that's good.
The palms are sweating.
You just sometimes you need to give that little bit of attention. So taking that little time.
I think he's looking at middle pocket, which is going to be a natural position for the black. But he's also doubling it, I think.
Yeah, that was the exact shot that I was talking about, because he's good in this middle pocket, I told you one position. That's a beautiful way to finish the game. Taha is in the hill. Exactly.
He came from behind.
Taha is one frame away from winning the championship.
And now 4 frames gone.
3 frames to 1. Rikaz gave a fantastic fight.
Right. So now after 4 frames, the players will take a break and we shall continue. And coming back to this tournament, I think we got a game still in hand, right? And Taha, I think he proved.
Taha took his time into that pink. I think that was the shot of the day for me. That
as
pink,
as you were saying earlier, middle pocket, he's deadly.
It's not easy. It's a blind pocket shot.
Right, so
but
this is where, this is the highlights of the game. Taha of the last frame played.
See, the previous frame, the green to brown Rikaz missed he pot the easy straight. Had he taken a little bit of care, he would have needed snookers. That little bit, like you mentioned in the second frame, he didn't pot. He just that little bit of that's this game is
no. This where he lost his frame is when he went out of position on the pink.
Yeah.
Coming for the yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Taha could have easily done a double. But it's a 50-50, but he's more...
No, but I think you know his game as well as I do. That middle pocket is
exactly.
He loves it.
Yeah,
he loves it.
Just the way I wouldn't do it. It's just the Taha thing,
He's very What I say.
See, he built this break. He caught up. He did all the things that he has to do.
Right.
But when it matters in the last color balls...
Now where it comes to the point where I was telling you, from this, after this black, he is red.
Beautiful.
And on the pink.
This is the one. This is the one that it cost him.
Otherwise it would have been...
Exactly. This pink, this green. See, this...
I think now he is... lost a little bit of the grip on the final. Because...
Maybe the pressure caught him up a little bit,
Thank you. Okay.
That was the winning pink.
That is the winning shot. That was it.
That was more than the black. Pink was magnificent.
Right, so we'd hand over to Mr. Dinesh Upendra.
බිලියඩ් සාස්නක සංගමයේ හිටපු සභාපති වගේ වත්මන් අනුශාසක ඒත් එකම ආසියානු බිලියඩ් සාස්නක සංගමයේ වත්මන් උපසභාපතිතුමත් එක්ක අපි කතා බහ කරන්න සූදානම් වෙන සුරේෂ් හෂිම් මහත්මයා අපිත් එක්ක ඉන්නවා. මම හිතන්නේ ලංකාවේ බොහොම සුවිශේෂී බිලියඩ් සාස්නක පැත්තෙන් බැලුවාම මේ වගේ සජීවී ආවරණයක් සිදු වෙනවා. ජාතික රූපවාහිනියත් එක්ක අත්වල බැලගෙන. මොකද මේ අවස්ථාව පිළිබඳව හිතන්නේ?
මට ඇත්තටම මම අපේ ඇසෝසියේෂන් එකේ කට්ටියට අද කිව්වේ අද ඇත්තටම අපි සිහිනයක් ලෙස දැකගෙන හිටපු දෙයක් ඇත්තටම වෙලා තියෙන දවසක්. මේ වගේ දෙයක් මම අවුරුදු 35ක් විතර මේ ගේම් එකේ ඉන්නවා මේ වගේ දෙයක් දකී කියලා මං හිතුවේ නෑ. හැබැයි ට්‍රම්ප් ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් දෙරණ ChannelEye Rupavahini ඕගොල්ලන්ට අපි බොහොම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා මේ වගේ දෙයක් අපේ ක්‍රීඩා ලෝලීන්ට ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට හැමෝටම මේක ලබා දීම ගැන.
මම දන්නවා ඔබ මේ ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන් සෑහෙන කලක් තිස්සේ වෙහෙස මහන්සි වෙන මේ වගේ තැනකට මේ තරගමාලාව කැඳවාගෙන එන්නට සෑහෙන මහන්සියක් ගත්තු කෙනෙක්. හැබැයි මම හිතනවා මේක ලංකාවේ ප්‍රකට ක්‍රීඩාවක් බවට පත් කරන්න නම් පාසල් දරුවන් අතර තවත් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජ අතර මේක ගෙන යන්න ඕනේ. මොන වගේ සැලසුමක්ද තියෙන්නේ? වත්මන් අනුශාසක හැටියට ඔබට පුළුවන් අදහසක් දෙන්න.
අපි අවුරුදු 30කට ඉස්සර මේක ස්කූල් වලට ගෙනිච්චා. ටේබල්ස් 10ක් ස්කූල්ස් වලට දීලා ඕක try කරා ඕක කරන්න. හැබැයි ඒ කාලේ තිබ්බ වාතාවරණය ඇවිල්ලා මේක ඇවිල්ලා බා ගේම් එකක් මේක ඇවිල්ලා ඇඩල්ට්ස් ගේම් එකක්. හැබැයි දැන් අපි මේක මේ කියන්නේ මේක ගේම් එකක් නෙමෙයි. මේක ස්පෝර්ට් එකක්. අපි දැන් මේක අරන් යනවා ඔලිම්පික්ස් වලට next නෙමෙයි ඊළඟ ඔලිම්පික්ස් එකේ මේක ඔලිම්පික් ස්පෝර්ට් එකක් වෙනවා. So it is now a sport not a game.
විශේෂයෙන් මේ කියන්නේ මේක ක්‍රීඩාවකට වඩා එහා ගිය මානසික ඒකාග්‍රතාවය වඩාත් හොඳින් තබා ගැනීම සඳහා මේ මානසික පීඩාවෙන් ඉන්න සමාජයකට ස්ට්‍රෙස්ෆුල් සමාජයකට මේක සෑහෙන වැදගත් ක්‍රීඩාවක්.
ඔව් ඉතින් ඒක හන්ද තමයි අපි මේකේ විනය කියන දේ ඉතා highest grade එකේ අපි මේක අරන් යන්නේ ඒක හන්දද. ඔය දැක්කනම් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා බෝටයි දාලා ජැකට් එකක් දාලා හැබැයි ඒක මාරු වෙනවා. හිමින් මාරු වෙනවා. මේක සංසන්දනය කරලා බලනකොට 5-day test cricket එකෙන් T20 match එකක් level එකකට අද ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා as a sport. ඒ වගේම මේක long game එකක් 35 games වගේ world championship එකේ ඉඳලා අද 9 frames 11 frames වලට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා to make it a TV sport. ඇයි TV sport එකේ පැය ගණන් බලන්න time නැහැ. ඒකේ cost එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකන්ද to make it interesting and valuable.
මේ ක්‍රීඩා කරන දිහා බැලුවම ලෝකයේ ප්‍රමුඛ පෙළ ක්‍රීඩකයන් මාක් සෙල්බිලා රොනි වසිල්වානලා වැනි ක්‍රීඩකයන් පිළිබඳව ඒක ලංකාවේ පළවෙනි අපිට වර්ල්ඩ් චැම්පියන් එකක් අපිට හම්බෙන්නෙත් මෙවැනි තරගමාලාවකින් ගෆුර් මහත්මයා ඒ වගේ තැනට අපේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා මේ දකින්න ක්‍රීඩා විලාශයත් එක්ක ඔබ විශ්වාස කරනවද?
Definitely මම විශ්වාස කරනවා. අපි අද ඉන්න අපේ ඇසෝසියේෂන් එකේ අද රන් කරන ටීම් එක ප්‍රෙසිඩන්ට් වයිස් ප්‍රෙසිඩන්ට්ස්ලා දෙන්නෙක් අපේ ජෙනරල් සෙක්‍රටරි ඒ තියෙන කැපවීම මේ දැන් අද ගහන ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා දෙන්න 2015 ජූනියර් ඒෂියන් අන්ඩර් 21 එකේ පාටිසිපේට් කරපු ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා දෙන්නෙක්. සෝ ඒගොල්ලන්ව අපි මේ ලෙවල් එකට ගෙනල්ලා තියෙන්නේ අද මේ ෆයිනල් එකක් ඇවිල්ලා මේ වගේ දැන් අද තාහා කියන එක නා සෙන්චරි එකක් ගහලා තියෙනවා. අපිට ඕනේ ඒක තමයි ඉස්සරහට ගෙනියන්න.
අපි බලමු අපිට 147 ෆ්‍රේම් එකක් හරි බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් කමක් අද වගේ දවසක තිබුණොත්
එකක් ගහන්න පුළුවන් වාතාවරණයක් ඕගොල්ලන් හදලා තියෙනවා අපිට. So whilst thank you very much, I am sure the players will perform.
බොහොම ස්තුතියි සුරේෂ් හෂිම් මහතා ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිලියඩ් සාස්නක සංගමයේ හිටපු සභාපති වගේම වත්මන් අනුශාසක ඒත් එකම ආසියානු බිලියඩ් සාස්නක සම්මේලනයේ වත්මන් උපසභාපතිවරයා හැටියට වැඩ කටයුතු කරන්නේ. තීරණාත්මක වටයක් පාමුලයි තරගයේ ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙමින් පවතින්නේ. බලමු ඒ තීරණාත්මක වටයේදී මොකද සිද්ධ වෙන්නේ කියලා. ක්‍රීඩාවේ ප්‍රමුඛයා ඒ සියල්ල ඔබට කියනවා මද විරාමයකින් අනතුරුව. හොඳයි තීරණාත්මක තරග වටයක් අභියස දැන් රිගාස් එත් එකම තාහා මේ වන විට වට තුනට එකක් වශයෙන් තාහා ඉදිරියෙන් ඒ අනුව බලමු මේ තරග වටය කුමක් සිදු වේද කියලා. බ්‍රේක් අවස්ථාව තාහට මේ පහරෙන් අනතුරු බොහෝ විට ක්‍රීඩකයන් උත්සාහ කරන්නේ ඩී කලාපයේ පන්දුවක් පසුපස ගෙනවෙත් ඩිෆෙන්ස් අවස්ථාවක් නැත්නම් ස්නූක් අවස්ථාවක් නිර්මාණය කරගන්න තරගවට තුනට එකයි. ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදා නියෝජනය මොහමඩ් රිකාස් පහර සිටු තරම් සාර්ථක පහරක් නොවේ රිකාස්ගේ. විශේෂයෙන් තාහා නමුත් ඔහුත් උත්සාහ කරන්නේ වර ආරක්ෂිත පහරකට. අති විශිෂ්ටයි. තාමත්ම මැනවින් එල්ල කළ පහරක්. ලකුණු පූර්ව ක්‍රියාත්මක කරන්නේ තාහා සාත්. එවර ආරක්ෂිත පහරක්. බොහෝ දුරට ආරක්ෂිතයි. දකුණු පස වම් කෙළවරේ එක් රතු පැහැති පන්දුවක් පමණක්. ඔහුමට රිකාස් බොහෝ අවස්ථාවන් වලදී මෙවැනි අවස්ථාවන් වලදී ඔහු උත්සාහ කරනවා වෙනත්ම ආරක්ෂිත පහරක් වෙනුවෙන් යන්න. නමුත් පොකුරේ පන්දුවක් තෝරාගන්නේ. Kaiwa. Lopnu දෙකයි. තව ලප්නු 7කට ඉඩ කර තිබෙනවා කොට. ඔහු පාර පිළිබඳ සෑහෙන විශ්වාසයෙන් එල්ල කළේ නිසා තවත් පහරක් වෙනුවෙන් තමගේ කියු ගෝල් අවස්ථානගත කිරීම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ. මුත්තේ වාසිය දැන් රිකාස්ට හොඳ අවස්ථාවක්. බැක්ස්පින් කරමින් ඔහු පහර එල්ල කරන්න උත්සාහ කළා. පහසු අවස්ථාවක් ඉදිරි ගියේ. මෙවැනි ජාතික මට්ටමේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට මේ ක්‍රීඩාවේදී ලැබෙන හැම අවස්ථාවක්ම මැනවින් පරිහරණය කළ යුතුයි. එක මොහොතක් ගිලිහි ගියොත් ඒ ගිලිහි යන්නේ සමස්ත තරගයේ විය හැකියි. කහ පැහැති පන්දුවට ඉඩකඩ නිර්මාණය කරගන්නවා. හැම පාරකදීම බලන්නේ එන් අනතුරුව තවත් රතු පැහැති පන්දුවක් වෙනුවෙන් කියු බෝල් ස්ථානගත කිරීමට. සෙන්ටර් පොකට් අවස්ථාවක් තිබෙනවා. පහසු අවස්ථාවක්. උපාය පැහැදිලි ඉන් අනතුරුව ඔහු නිල් පැහැති පන්දුව තමන්ගේ ග්‍රහණයට ලක් කරගන්නවා ඇති. සාර්ථකයි. පන්දු තුනක් එක පෙළෙහි. සාර්ථක ආරම්භයක් මේ වන විට තාහා ඉරිසාතියෙන් මේ තරඟ වටේ ජයග්‍රහණය කළොත් ඔහු තමයි මෙවර මේ තරඟ මලාවේ ශූරයා බවට පත්වන්නේ.
Taha leading 3 frames to 1 and he's off with the 7-15 break. It's a double shot. Ooh, beautiful shot. What a shot. Beautiful.
Now with confidence is back.
I think so. I think this is the breakaway. Ooh, that was a bad kiss to the pink. But I think he has one. Ooh, that was...
I think the jaw
That was unfortunate.
snooked into the red that's near the other pocket. So he has...
Taha's concentration level on the final. Another oh, that was lucky again. You need the little bit of lady luck going on your way as well on the finals. He needs to hit a good safety because
I think he will try and cut the ball fine near the red. He's now... He's overdone.
That was overcutted.
And he's got caught with red to the left-hand corner pocket.
This could be the end. If Taha can capitalize on the mistakes. He's had a good journey to the final. Beautiful shot onto the right side of the, he's on the right of the top side of the
Absolutely
blue.
perfect.
Perfectly placed. He just needs to concentrate one ball at a time. There is about 6-7 balls that all up in potable position. Taha building a good healthy lead. Beautiful shot.
He being a right-hander, he would try and bring the black into play, so he might roll the red and take the black.
This is the issue when you let go of him. He gives you with interest, you know.
He rubs it in.
So
He might play a cannon into the 3 reds.
that's is available. Did he
lost position for the pin to the middle pocket.
That was a mistake.
See, I think he rushed on that.
He
didn't
did. I think that was an easy shot he would have done. If he had done 100 shots of that, he would have done any color he can bring to. But the final, I think the
Oh, he's taken the game seriously. He doesn't want to have a grand finish. He's just making sure that he finishes it with this frame.
But what we saw in Rikaz is that he's a fighter.
He's always been a fighter.
All the frames that he played, he came back, and it was toe to toe. It was a pink or a black ball finish in all this frame. So I think he just needs to concentrate and wait till he gets a good opportunity, because another one mistake.
Oh, right. It's looking.
That was a good one. That was a wild shot.
Escaped though, ended up quite safe. In a way.
But I think there is one towards the center pocket, but I think it's not easy.
He'll try something, but I think
the long one to the
shot
right.
to nothing.
Oh, that was another.
Well, escaped.
It was. I think that save was not good enough. He had to miss that, you know. Oh. See, now Taha being in the lead, I think Taha has learned the art of playing a little bit of safe as well, because normally he wouldn't, but
no, I think now the way he's just making sure that he wins and doesn't give enough an opening to Ricard to come back like the first 2 frames. So that's why he's making sure, score being 3-1, all he needs is 1 more frame and he's won the finals. So while
he's just scanning the board to just see what is available, and ooh, that was a good try. That was a good try. I think
he's given a small opening there. And Ricard, as usual, he's got his opportunity with the last 4-5 reds on the table to make it.
He needs to score
himself,
to keep himself within the distance where he can hunt. That was a nice shot.
Coming well. Very well. Very well.
That's a nice touch to the blue now. He's just got to concentrate. He's just got to concentrate. Make sure. This has been the theme of the final.
Yes, that's what I was just. I only wonder whether the blue can go into the right hand middle pocket or he has to stun it and come on the other side.
He can stun it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So obviously the blue is covered to the right hand middle pocket. I think he's all the same except for the red on the corner now, on top of the top cushion. He should be able to score and reduce the deficit that's on the scoreboard at the moment.
Oh, I think he just see this. I think there is too many options. He's just not 100% locked in what's the next color he wants to get. You know, it's just a constant lap of concentration that's costing him. Because he puts himself into unnecessary trouble in these critical moments.
This is what on the break you and I with Mr. Bilal we were discussing, that when it comes to that finish, he doesn't put that 100% to get that position correctly.
I mean, you do want to make sure to continue the break, but it doesn't mean you have to put higher value balls. You just need to pick which can build the game.
No, to continue the break.
To continue the break, you know.
Absolutely, because you're not thinking of high value balls, you're thinking of finishing the frame.
Because every time he misses, Taha is inside his heart, he must be having a little bit of a grin. Thank you. It was a good try. It was not an easy shot to snook, but it's a good safety. I think from here, if Rikaz needs to win, he needs to play the perfect game. He needs to capitalize. He needs to Taha leading 42 points to 13, and he's on the hill, so which means that he needs only one frame to win the championship.
That's a very good shot.
Today we are having this beautiful event at Moore Sports Club, which is currently it's organizing a lot of international events as well.
Yes, we have, and thanks to the Moore Sports Club President Sajjad Mausum and his team, Mr. Zuresh Hashim, and of course the Sri Lanka Snooker Association, Billiard and Snooker Association, Mr. the President Iham, the tournament secretary, Mr. Niranjan. I mean, we have now taken this game, snooker, to a different level with our arena as international standards at the Moors. And I also am informed that the MICH.
Ooh, that was a nice spot. That was a nice spot. I think it's automatically coming into a color. I think brown is available.
Yes, now he's thinking what's the best way to get to the red.
I think one good shot towards the red, and then this is the beginning of the end.
Shot. That's a good
I think he's dragging beautifully. I think that's a beautiful shot.
Beautiful place. You got a 34 lead with 35 on the table. With this last red, you see the frame.
I think there's a snook coming up. Yes, it is a snook coming up. Taha, I think Taha has done, and he.
It's a 35 lead with 27 on the table now, and I think Taha has secured his position as the first champion of the Colombo.
Oh, that was a nice two-cushion shot. Oh, I think it's a snook. I think it's
yes.
There is. These snooks are quite easy to do, but you can. The only problem is the concentration of where the pocket is going to stay. And with the lead of more than 27 where he needs snooks. I think
So you don't have that fear. His main thing is to clear the snook, like otherwise what he did last time,
You know,
giving
the
away
third
the maximum
frame where
penalty.
he
Now these are basic shots that you should know. You never take the ball towards the pocket.
exactly. I mean, it's.
But he's lucky.
He's lucky. He's lucky. I think this board is beautifully set to put snooks. You can
Yes,
like there
especially
are,
when you got the middle.
exactly. But I mean, if he can come up with one and then a free ball or many, I think, is that the last shot? Is that available? I think it is. There's a quarter ball. Oh, is the foul? I think it hit the pink.
Yes, it did hit the pink first.
Pink that little bit.
So now that's where Taha
Taha's
rushed into it, as you see. I always told you.
Taha lapse of concentration on that particular ball.
Are you? Can you replace now? You can't.
I think the lead is
You hit
too
the pink
high,
first.
so
yes, so
hence
there's no
the fall
replace.
replace doesn't.
No, there's no replace.
Exactly.
Correct. Otherwise, if it was, then they could have.
It
replaced
would have come back. Yep. Because I think he needs one more snook because.
Still, the 29.
Yep, it's
29
is
to
one more
27 on the
snook.
table.
I think that 6 was a huge mistake.
But Taha does this every time. He did this in the first 2 frames. He just took it casually and just, you know.
And I think because he's in a spot of bother,
Yeah.
the Brown is covering. He's going to do a Messiah. These are not easy. Nice shot, beauty control shot. See,
Very well
it's a
controlled.
control shot. You know, had he been an inch off, it could have gone towards the pockets. But
Well, Taha is going to.
you see,
Almost.
when what I noticed was when
Now he has a great opportunity to snook him, but has to make sure that
It
the
should
ball
be
touches
perfect.
the pink without leaving any gap for him to use too many cushions to come out of it.
Oh, that was poor. That was like you mentioned. That has to be given more concentration. That was too fast for a snook. You know, I think his rhythm was not there to do. He's just helping Taha. When
He had a golden opportunity there, trust me. The only thing consolation for Taha at the moment is the greens on the left cushion.
exactly.
You see?
Another beautiful snook
That's
has been
exactly
laid.
what he
This,
should have done
this
it earlier.
exactly. I think Taha is
Good snook.
he's one.
Taha
He
has
needs
to
one
use
more
2 or 3
snook.
cushions. 2 or 3 cushions to come out of
I
this.
think a 2 cushion.
1,
2. Oh, another miss.
but you can't replace.
It is not a replace because but
of the,
from
that
now
36,
on,
29.
if he places a snook, the rule gets activated.
Yes, the rule of foul and a miss, where you replace the handball to where it was and play again. And I was just informed earlier on that there is no limit. We used to standardize it to three fouls in this.
I think that's fair.
What, the 3 or the no limit?
I mean, those days it used to be 3, but now
I think in my days there was not even 1. It's all in the discretion of the referee.
Exactly. But I think it's not fair when
No,
you say
that also is
decision.
not fair. This I think is fair.
Yeah.
3 is okay.
I mean,
You know.
I think 3 should be the right, because if it's an international match, we understand with the international level professional. Anyways, Ricaz
Well,
is
the
doing what
frame
he's
is back-
the best.
back
He's back
again.
in the frame.
With that 6 away penalty which he gave, now I
He's-
told you the green is the savior. Taha, you know.
One good.
Oh,
This
it?
is.
No.
I think this is. Oh, it's a bit of a.
A good try, you know, if it was on the other side of the brown.
It's not easy to keep your hand with the ball in front, so you need to. Beautiful shot.
think he's
Beautiful
snooking
shot. I think is unfortunate. I think this is not easy.
Too much.
Oh, that came so close to the blue. Again, Taha needs snooks. He needs another one snook. Okay, so because the available scores in the board is 22. So
take the brown.
Technically, so he needs. So if he puts a snook, it will be a black replacement.
Well, that's why I say pot the brown and snook on the blue.
That's
still
right.
one snook.
Exactly.
Then that's what I
I think that is the exact way to think.
Yes.
Because so that you don't have to do too many.
Coming to replacement, I know. I told you I won the nationals by replacing the black and cutting it.
Yeah.
In the finals with Henry Botejo.
Okay.
I needed 22. I cleared the table, and then he spotted the black, and I cut the black.
Exactly.
That's another story. That was in 1988.
Fantastic. So do you still cherish these once in a while?
Of course I do. But at that time, whether I was winner or runner-up, it didn't matter because I wanted to play the World Championship.
Yeah.
So as a winner, you play. So I had nothing to do, so I went for the cut. And I went in.
I think the braver you are.
I was known for my guttiness in the game. Did I try anything in it?
I think it's a born instinct.
It is, for me it is. In all the sports that I played and represented the country, I was always a go-getter. I never shied away from anything.
Because recently I saw an interview against Stephen Henry, and then he mentions that when he sees the balls, he doesn't know even if after a snook, and if there's a good pot available, he just needs to go for it. He just doesn't have.
It's not built in him to play. And every time I've seen it, and people like that, if they try, they mess it up. They get caught.
I think he pot the blue beautifully, and what you mentioned is happening. He can layer a beautiful snook.
Now let's see.
A proper
if he doesn't
one.
capitalize on this.
Oh,
That's what I wanted him to do with the yellow last time.
I think history is repeating itself with whatever happened.
See, now that the blue is on the cushion, it's not very easy. Actually, the best way is to come up.
Oh, this has been a fantastic final where Ricard's beautiful shot. That is the advantage of playing home. He knows every single angle of what's happening in this board. That was a tough snook, but it was cleared effortlessly. So now, with the current board situated, I think the black
is
dead.
advantage to Taha. The only thing he has the way he can snook is with the pink. One thing also,
if you get an opportunity to flick the black, do you think? Oh, again, this guy he's keeping it close to where he can put a snook. I think if he can roll the blue slowly towards the cushion.
But then you're going to get what you don't get. You're feeding the blue to the pocket.
Exactly. It's a very risky shot.
You see the follow to the pink again.
See,
what a terrible shot.
He did. I think
he played a drag shot for no reason. You know what the drag is when you play bottom to slow down the ball.
I think when you're playing these kind of shots, you need to take a little bit of time.
He's even now, even more relaxed.
Because opportunities, I think this. And
he's been performing the last 4 tournaments. He's been coming to finals. The last 2 months, the three tournaments, he's in the finals. So that pressure, that thing builds up. It's like as I told you, it's not easy. He won the AA tournament prior to this. Then before that, he won the 6th ball.
So he's on red hot
within 30 days. Now this is the next one. And no one has even just given him
I think Ricard is Oh, that beautiful pot. I think that is the championship. Yeah, that is the championship. Muhammad Rikaz has conceded
this month and he's proved himself as Sri Lanka's champion.
It was a fantastic final. Rikaz leading 4 frames to 1.
And I must take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors, Rupavahini first of all, who's exposed this game to a level which we have always dreamt of taking it to, thanks to the Billiard Association of Sri Lanka and the Moore Sports Club, and of course the main sponsor, Trump Media. Thank you very much for giving your time. Hopefully we can bring more exciting episodes of this game to you live in the future. Luis, I'll hand over you
I
my
think
colleague.
there is much more to offer from this guy. This is just the beginning of his career.
This is for sure.
And
this
I think
is.
the infrastructure of being immersed is fantastic.
Yes, definitely. We have built it.
There are former players, the former coaches, I think the president. I remember this place used to be a very small when my uncle used to work here. But now this has been transformed into a fantastic snooker center.
Arena, as I would call it.
And I think
when I started here, it was only one table.
It's exactly.
Many years ago. And we sponsored it.
I think Rikaz has, it's not a loss. For me, it's just an experience from his point of view. He just needs to, if he goes through these clips, he will know where he actually went wrong. And on his next tournament, I think he's just going to get better. Both of these guys are going to do very well.
Well, Rikaz did come to the national finals with Taha 2 years ago. You know, when he beat Rikaz in the game. So he's always been in the top 5, top 6 and played well. And we would like to, shall we call Taha and have an interview with him? And then we see, they do it there, I think, on the main arena. So anyway, thank you very much. I'd like to sign off from your good friend Shruti Mansoor and my colleague
Rauzan Ali. Thank you so much for. It was a pleasure having a chat with all the things, and looking forward to have more.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you very much, ChannelEye. Thank you very much, most people.
Take care, God bless, and have a good season.
And also there will be a final presentation of the 2025 DM tournament, which will be held in the next few minutes.
ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිලියඩ් සහ ස්නූකර් සංගමය විසින් සංවිධානය කළ කොළඹ විවෘත ස්නූකර් තරගමාලාවේ ජයග්‍රාහකයින් දැන් ඒ තිරණාත්මක ප්‍රශ්නය විසඳා අවසන්. ජයග්‍රාහකයින්ට ජය සංකේත ප්‍රදානය වෙනුවෙන් සියල්ල සූදානම් වෙන්නේ. මේ වෙනුවෙන් මගේ ගෞරවනීය ආරාධනය පළමු කොටම ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිලියඩ් සහ ස්නූකර් සංගමේ වත්මන් ගෞරව සභාපති ශිහාම් හුසේන් මහතාට අපත් සමග සම්බන්ධ වන හැටියට. ඒත් එක්කම මෙවැනි කටයුත්තක් මේසා සාර්ථක අධිරක් බවට පරිවර්තනය කරගන්න හැකියාවක් ලැබෙන්නේ නැහැ. ආර්ථපතිත්වය නැත්නම් අනුග්‍රාහක දායකත්වය නොවන්නට. ඒ නිසා ට්‍රයම්පීඩියා හවුසේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා නියෝජිත චන්දන නවගත්තේගම මහතාටත් අපේ ගෞරවනීය ආරාධනය. දින 4ක් පුරා ක්‍රියාත්මක වුණු මේ තරගමාලාවේ අවසන් තරගයේ මුව ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේදී අද දවසේදී මේ ආකාරයෙන් නිමාව දකිනවා. ක්‍රීඩාවේ ප්‍රමුඛයා ChannelEye ACL ඔබත් එක්ක මැනවින් බෙදා හදාගත් අයයි අපි විශ්වාස කරනවා. කෙසේ වෙතත් මේ තරගමාලාවේ අවසන් පූර්ව තරග නියෝජනය කළ සෙමිෆයිනලිස්ට් වෙනුවෙන් තමයි පළමු ත්‍යාග ප්‍රදානය අපි ආරම්භ කිරීම සඳහා සූදානම් වෙමින් සිටින්නේ. ඒ අනුව මේ තරගමාලාවේ අවසන් පූර්ව තරග නියෝජනය කළ MM මොබින් ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුද හමුදා කණ්ඩායම නියෝජනය කරමින් ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුද හමුදාව නියෝජනය කරන්නේ ඔහු. එවගේම අවසන් පූර්ව තරගය අභියසට පැමිණ අවසන් පූර්ව තරගයේ වෙත පැමිණ අවසන් මහ තරගයේ මගේ හැරී ගිය දෙවන සෙමිෆයිනලිස්ට් තියාරාජා තන්ජී BRC ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ කෙසේ වෙතත් මේ දෙදෙනා අභිබෝහ යමින් අවසන් තරගයේ සදා සුදුසුකම් සම්පූර්ණ කරගත්තේ මොහමඩ් රිකාස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාව සහ මොහමඩ් තාහා ඉර්ෂාද් මුවස් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජය නියෝජනය කරමින්. ඔවුන් අතර පැවති තරගය වාටා 4-2කින් ජයග්‍රහණය කරන්නට අවසන් ප්‍රතිඵලය ලියවා ගන්නට පුළුවන්කම ලැබුණා. ඒ අනුව මෙවර සංවිධානය කරන කොළඹ විවෘත ස්නූකර් තරගමාලාවේ අනුශූරතාවයට හිමිකම් කියන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාවේ මොහමඩ් රිකාස්. ඔසහන හොඳ තෙරපුමක් ලබා දුන හොඳ පීඩනයක් ලබා දෙන්නට උත්සාහ කළා. කෙසේ වෙතත් අවසන් මහා තරගයක පීඩනයේ වෙනම එකක් ඒ සජීවී ආවරණයක් සහිතව යනු මෙවර අනුශූරයා මොහමඩ් රිකාස් ශ්‍රී ලංකා ගුවන් හමුදාවෙන්. දැන් මෙවර තරගමාලාවේ සමස්ත ජයග්‍රහණයට හිමිකම් කියන ලංකාවේ වර්තමානයේදී ජාතික මට්ටමේ ශූරයා මොහමඩ් තාහා ඉර්ෂාඩ් මුවස් ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ. තරගවට 5ක් ක්‍රියාත්මක වුණ අතරින් තරගවට 4ක් ජයග්‍රහණය කරමින් ඉර්ෂාද් තාහා ඉර්ෂාද් මෙවර කොළඹ විවෘත ස්නූකර් තරගමාලාවේ ශූරයා බවට පරිවර්තනය වෙනවා. අපි සූදානම් ඔහුත් එක්ක මදක් කතා බහ කරන්න. First of all, congratulations for this victory. What do you think? How to feel you this moment?
I feel really good. This is my third title in a row. I'm feeling really nice. The form is good. And to be honest, this was an amazing game today by Rikas. He played superb. To be honest, I don't know how I won that game today. So it's really nice that this tournament is being live streamed all around Sri Lanka. It's really nice. It's improving the sport in the country. And we would like to see this continue. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mohammad Taha Irsad. Colombo විවෘත ස්නූකර් තරගමාලාවේ මෙවර ශූරතාවයට මෙලෙසින් හිමිකම් කියන ඔබ දෙදෙනාටම අපේ ගෞරවනීය ස්තුතිය මේ මොහොතේදී අප සමග සම්බන්ධ වීම පිළිබඳව. ක්‍රීඩාවේ ප්‍රමුඛයා සමගින් අත්වැල් බැඳගෙන ලංකාවේ ප්‍රේක්ෂකයින්ට මෑත කාලයේදී දකින්නට ලැබුණු මේ අපූර්ව ක්‍රීඩාශීලී අත්දැකීම මා විශ්වාස කරනවා නව ගමනක ආරම්භයක් දිග් ගමනක ආරම්භයක් වේයයි කියා. විශේෂයෙන්ම මේ ගොඩ නැගුණු මිතුදම සහ මේ ගොඩ නැගුණු දැනහැදුණුකම අනාගත බිලියට් සහ ස්නූකර් වෙනුවෙන් හොඳ ආයෝජනයක් වේ කියලා අපි විශ්වාස කරමින් සූදානමින් මුවස් ක්‍රීඩාංගන පරිසරයේ ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේ සිට සමගින් යන්නට නැවත වතාවක් ක්‍රීඩාවක් සමගින් ඔබත් සමග මුණ ගැහිමේ බලාපොරොත්තු ඇතිව එතෙක් ඔබ හැමතෙම ප්‍රාර්ථනීය ජයග්‍රාහී දිනක් සමගින් ජයග්‍රාහී හෙටක්.